Hello everybody, how's it going guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Today we're gonna check out WRC 7 and we'll see if it's any good or not. So far I've only done a little bit of testing, making sure that everything is set up somewhat correctly. It has been quite a pain in the ass, I have to say, to get my wheel working, and yeah, let's see how this game is. If you have any requests of what you want to see, just let me know and I will do the best to show it to you. So I've posted my force feedback settings, so I linked my force feedback settings in the description. I'm not 100% happy with them yet. I don't know if they can be improved somehow. I've done quite a bit of testing and this was the best I could come up with till now. It feels not very great, I have to say, but at least it's drivable. Other than that, well, graphics are on maximum, and yeah. Steering wheel I've set up to 900 degrees in the Logitech Profiler. I also set the max wheel angle to 900 in here. Obviously we are not using the full 900 degrees, but at least it seems to somewhat match with the in-game wheel. Hi Cutler, hi Xbox Racing, hi Constantine, hi SL, hi Audio, hi Jay, how's it going? Hi Ben. So what I've changed here is I put the sensitivity to 100% everywhere and 0% dead zone. I'll turn down the game music indeed, yes. Give me a second. Oh wait, actually I would need to go into the Windows mixer, just give me a second here. First time streaming this game, so I don't know the volume setting yet. But I will turn it down. Let me know how this is. Is it better now? It should be. Let's go on track and find out how the volume is. Let's just do a quick game here. And yeah, just pick any car. All right. So Jay, were you involved in making this game, or did you leave before this one was started? I remember you were at Kiloton at some point, right?
Square right, 50, crest, 60.
So I got my handbrake working. That was
right 4, keep in, and left 9,
problem in the beginning.
Keep in. Into right 4, don't cut, 40.
Let me know now if the
right
volume
4,
is better.
long, over crest, 70. Caution, junction, right 2 and left 8, long, tightens 4, short, don't cut.
It was a right 2, not left 2. Hello, Epifan.
Right 9,
I can understand that, Jay.
Jump, over crest, 100.
But I'm glad to hear that you found something new now.
Jump,
sounds pretty
crest,
exciting.
50,
R-Factor Pro.
Flat left, into jump, keep in, 150.
I have not found a way yet to do any changes to the cockpit cam now. But the only thing you can change is how close to the dashboard you want to sit. You want to be close or far away or very close. I'm currently on the very close setting, I believe.
Right 7, 120. Right 6, keep in.
Volume is good?
5,
okay,
open,
great to hear.
60.
The only thing that I can really say that is good about this game right now is the stages. The stages are actually pretty good.
right 9 into jump, over crest. And right 8.
You have to manually activate the wiper.
Caution, left
It
5.
doesn't do that
short,
automatically.
keep out, brake.
Since I don't have any buttons on my wheel, that's a bit of a problem. So I'm using my shifter for that.
Flat left, over crest, 100.
Yeah, the default force feedback settings,
Left 5, short, into
or
right
let's say, I
7,
mean, there is not
four,
much
long,
settings
don't
in the
cut,
game.
into flat
There's
right,
really only 2
30.
sliders for vibration and force feedback. But the problem is with
Right
my
eight,
Logitech
short,
G27
into tarmac,
is the
right
Logitech
6,
profile
brake.
settings.
Into left 3, short, cut, 30.
Because I have set them up
Right 3,
to
long, don't cut,
let the
jump,
game
80.
make adjustments. There's like a jackbox for that. And if you have that enabled, then it will use dampening.
And left
The dampers
7,
will
short,
be
over
very
crest,
strong,
into right 6, long,
which
keep it.
kind of feels extremely weird.
And left 4, short, don't cut.
So
and
what
out,
I did was
left
to
5, into
uncheck
crest.
that checkbox that says allow game to adjust settings.
And right 5,
I put the
short,
damper
caution,
to 0%,
brake, keep it,
and
square
what I
left,
noticed
gravel, opens,
is that you
long,
have to enable the springs though.
and right 7,
Spring I
short,
have at
over
100%.
crest, keep in, 30, left 5, 30, right 5,
And
short,
it's,
brake,
yeah,
and left 2,
just
keep in,
disabling
30,
the game to allow to make changes,
three,
that
50.
really helped a lot. At least now it's somewhat drivable. Feel free to check out the link in the description where I posted the exact settings that I'm running with the force feedback.
and
I'm
jump,
still
maybe,
trying to find
30,
if there's
caution,
any better
right
settings.
4, keep in, 40, left
But
4,
currently
short,
this is the
keep
best
in,
I
and
could
right
come
5,
up
keep
with.
in, into dip,
Be curious to hear your opinion
left 8,
if you
short,
want
over
to try it.
crest, 60, right 5, tightens, and flat left, short, 40, caution, brake.
It'll be difficult to read the
Right
chat while
2,
driving
cut,
here, but
opens,
I'll try to
keep
do my
in.
best.
And left 3, short, opens, 50. Flat left, into flat right, bumps.
I mean, the
30,
game has
right 5,
potential.
short, don't cut,
The driving
crest,
itself is not that bad. It's
and
just the
flat
force
right,
feedback is
tightens, 3,
not
keep
very
in,
good,
and left
and
5,
that is
bumps, opens,
generous
40,
saying that.
flat left, 40, caution,
And the other
brake, left
thing
1,
that is really
out,
annoying is the
30,
camera in cockpit.
right
It's
8,
moving
tightens
so
2,
much,
long,
it's kind of making me motion sick. It wouldn't be the
left
biggest
8,
problem just that
long,
the camera is
overjump,
moving,
maybe,
but on
long,
top of
keep,
that,
80.
the field of view changes. So if you pay attention now, when I'm braking, this is a narrow field of view. As soon as I hit the accelerator, the field of view gets wider.
left
You see
4
that?
opens,
That's really annoying.
and left 9,
Like,
and flat right, tightens 8, don't cut,
Completely
30,
messes with my mind.
left 9, tightens 6, short,
You're trying
narrows,
to stay on the
right
road and
8, 30,
see your reference points, but the field of
caution,
view is
right
like
4, short,
going like this
40,
all the time.
finished.
And I mean, this is just stupid. And there's no options to change that. That's also a very good question, Jay. Yeah, so definitely make sure that you uncheck in the Logitech profiler that the game is allowed to change settings, because as soon as that is enabled, it will use dampening or dampers. At least I haven't found out how to get rid of it any other way than disabling the game being able to change the settings. That Yaris though, I like that car. Well, I haven't really dug into the game file folders yet. I don't know if it's gonna be moddable. I highly doubt it. I have no idea. Kiloton doesn't have a history with games and mods like that. Maybe some smart individual will be able to hack it some way or another. But I still have a little bit of hope that Kiloton will patch in some more options. I will make sure to annoy them on Twitter
into left 6, over
So
crest,
they
13, caution,
are aware.
hard brake, into junction, open hairpin right, cut, and left 8, don't cut, 80.
I mean,
6, tighten,
if the force
keep
feedback
in,
would be a
into
little bit
flat
better
right,
and
30,
there was some
flat
options
left,
for the
40,
camera,
brake,
this could be a
open
decent
hairpin
game.
left, 60.
The stages are really good. The handling model itself is, well, not spectacular, but it's
Junction,
kind of
acute
doing its
hairpin
job.
right, don't cut, 60. Right 9, 80.
So it's really only a
Right
few
8,
small
keep in,
things
and
that
left
would
5,
be
short, opens,
really
and
good
left
if they could
4,
adjust
short,
that.
And right 4, tightens,
Or at least
30.
give some more options.
Caution, junction, square left, opens, narrows, 80.
I mean, as you can see, the stages are really hardcore, man.
Right 4,
Super
short,
narrow,
into
super
junction,
twisty.
square left,
Whoa.
and flat right, 80.
I really
Left
like the
4,
stages.
short, don't cut, 30, and left 6. Into right 8, tightens, keep in, left 6, tightens, very long, keep in, 30. Right 8, don't cut, 30, hard brake, junction, square right, 30, right 4, tightens, into left 8. And left 8, and right 4,
I'm
tightens.
slightly optimistic that those camera issues will be solved either by a patch or by a mod in the future. I really hope so, because it is just so off-putting if the field of view changes. Like you're trying to get a reference in the world around you, and the distance keeps changing. It's, whoever thought that was a good idea?
Right 7, tightens,
but man, those
into left
stages
8,
are really
200.
awesome.
Caution, left 4, short, into right 4, short, 80. Right 6, keep in, and left 2, short. And right
I haven't
4, over crest,
started my
opens,
career yet. I don't know how
into flat left, keep
well
in,
done the career
right
mode is,
6,
if it's
short, 30, into flat
interesting.
left, and flat right, and flat left, caution, hard brake.
I think I might
left
start
right,
that one later.
30, right 5, short, and left 8. And tree out, junction, acute hairpin left, don't cut, 50.
Oh, wow, those
Right
stages,
4,
man,
short, into flat left, 30,
they are really
right 6,
hardcore,
over
those
crest,
stages.
60. Left 7, short,
I don't
and
see
right
how
5, don't cut,
somebody that
50, and left 8, caution.
you know, is new to racing or
Hard brake,
rallying
and hairpin right,
could
opens,
even
30.
manage those. So it's
Right 7,
extremely
keep in,
weird that
brake,
they are
and
going
left
for
2,
such a
short,
hardcore
caution,
approach
over
with the
crest,
stages.
Square left, don't cut,
But
keep
all
in,
the rest
into
of the
left
game
6,
is
and right 3, short,
very,
into left 9.
very basic and not very appealing to an
And left
experienced
6, short,
rally
30, hard
game.
brake, junction, hairpin
gamer.
right, don't cut, widens, 80. Flat right.
Sometimes the
long,
traction
right 6,
coming out of the
short,
slow corners
30,
is a bit
left
weird as
6,
well when you use the
tightens,
handbrake.
into right 9, 70.
It's
Left
like
5,
either
short,
no
don't
traction
cut,
or full
30,
traction.
brake, junction, square left, don't cut, 150. Right 6, opens, and brake, junction, square right, don't cut, 30, flat right, into flat left, 40. Right 8, into left 5, short, brake, and square left, don't cut, narrows, into flat right, tightens 5, short, keep in, into left 5, short, into right 6, opens,
Kinda enjoying the
into
driving
junction,
like this.
and left 9, 30,
It's just
right
those
8, keep in,
small
into
things
left
that
8,
are
don't
annoying
cut,
me,
30,
that are
flat
almost
right,
game
into
breaking
junction,
for me.
square left, 50, junction, square left, over bumps, keep in, 80.
Wow.
Right 4, narrows, into left 3.
And
And right
graphically,
3, keep in,
I mean, they have
opens,
some nice lighting, I have
into
to
left
say.
8,
I do
30.
like that part.
Junction, square right, 40, and junction, square right, cut, 50.
In other terms, it's
Left
maybe
4
not as
into flat
polished
right,
as
100,
Dirt Rally or
caution.
Dirt 4. Obviously, I mean, it's a
Left
much
8,
bigger
short,
budget
narrows,
behind those
into
games.
right 8, 30, hard brake, junction, square left, 50, junction,
but they
square
have
left,
definitely stepped up the
150,
game from WRC 2, 3, 4
junction,
and 5.
square right, opens, into left 2, tightens, square left, don't cut, narrows, 100,
Man, I wish Dirt Rally had stages like this.
left 4, cut, brake,
You
into
guys
junction,
seen this? I mean,
square
this-
right, 100,
It's really hardcore stuff here.
left 9, 40, right 9, hard brake.
The way the car
30,
behaves
junction,
over those
square
bumps
right,
is a
narrows,
bit weird.
cut,
Feels like
100,
there's too much downforce. I know that those new WRC
eight,
cars have a
opens,
lot of
40,
downforce,
right 6, over bumps,
but
don't
I mean,
cut,
you hardly get
junction,
any
and
airtime
left
over
9,
any
brake,
of those
and
bumps.
right 4, tightens, rock out, 30,
It's either that or this. Where the hell am I going? Straight.
right 6, short, tightens, and left 4, 30.
Feels like there's too much gravity or too much
into
downforce.
caution,
One of
left
those
3,
two things.
short, into right 4, long, tightens, and finished.
But hell, those stages are really, really hardcore. I like it. Yeah, yeah. I can see why, Jay. Yeah. It's sometimes you go into a hairpin and you pull the handbrake and you break the traction, and then you start accelerating again, but the grip doesn't come back in a very dynamic way. It's just, it's gone, the grip, and you just slide out of the road. So this was tarmac. I was feeling okay-ish. Let's try the Hyundai. Hi David. Hi everybody else.
Left 5,
Sound effect in the
into dip,
beginning.
and right 5, over crest, 30,
It's a bit arcadey, but
right
yeah.
5, keep in, and left 5, don't cut, 50. Caution, brake, square left, 30. And right 8, long, tightens, and left 4, 20. Open hairpin right, and left
I mean,
6,
I could
keep in,
even live with
over
FFB
bump,
as it is
caution,
now,
right
but
7.
that feel of view change when you brake and when you accelerate, that is just making me
Into
motion
hairpin
sick.
left, and bump.
In general,
Right 9,
the
6,
field of view is
and
quite
hairpin
narrow,
right, opens.
so you don't get really much of a speed feeling, and it's also hard to see where the track is going sometimes when it's like in a corner in a hairpin.
Right 3 and left 3, over crest, 100. Left 8, long, keep in, 30, caution, narrows, through gate, and right 8, tightens 4, very long. And danger, left 8, hard brake, through gate, chicane
Hey,
5,
thank
30,
you.
left 6, over crest, and right 7, over bump, very long, tightens 5.
10 turbo boosts for our favorite streamer, Winking Face.
Caution, crest,
Hey,
left
thank
3,
you very much.
chicane,
Appreciate
60.
it. Thank you.
And left 6, short, into right 7, over crest, tightens. And left 8, into over crest, 30. And right 8, keep in, into left 8, short, over crest.
Christian, thanks a lot.
Into right 6, opens, over crest. And left 6, opens,
Always a
keep
little bit
in.
of delay until I see who is donating, but
And right 5, don't cut.
when I can,
into
I'll
left
try
8,
to
tightens,
mention
short,
you
over
by
crest.
name.
And caution, brake, jump, into left 5, bumps, and right 5, keep in.
Holy shit. It's another one of those
Into left
situations
6,
where the rear
over
just
bump, into right 5,
washed
short,
out completely.
And left 7, into right 8, opens.
Now,
Into
I'm
left
still
9,
running
over
default
crest,
setups on all the cars that I'm driving now.
Caution, hard brake, bumps, and hairpin left, don't cut, into flat right, long, tightens, over bumps, and left 7, short, into finished.
That grip just doesn't come back after you, when the wheels spin in the rear. Yeah, the stages are what also impressed me the most. That's why I even considered buying it. But honestly, I mean, the handling of the cars is maybe not as good as Dirt Rally. Not even Dirt 4, I would say. But it's acceptable in my opinion. That's not the problem of the game. The bigger problem in my opinion is the FFB. With my G27, it's what's missing is the self-aligning torque, if you know what I mean. When you oversteer and you don't feel the wheel pulling in the opposite direction, so you're always fighting the wheel as you steer. And it's even worse if the dampers are enabled, which they are by default. So if you disable dampers, at least you don't have fight force when you counter steer. So yeah, foreseeback is not great, but at this point I could live with it like this.
30, right 3, and then 8, long, keep middle, over jump, 60.
There is one setting that I would like to show you that I'm not entirely sure what it does. Hang on, it's in video display. Physics simulation synchronization. Now what I think what it is that the physics calculations in the background, if it's desynchronized, are running separated from the render frames per second. At least that's what it's doing in other games. So maybe Jay, maybe you know more about this subject, but I'm assuming that if you run them synchronized, that the physics simulation runs synchronized with your render FPS. And if you run it desynchronized, it's running maybe at a higher level than your render FPS might be. So I put it to desynchronized, but I'm not really sure what it is and what it does. But this is my assumption based on experience with other games. But maybe it's what it is.
Left 6, over crest,
I've
jump,
tried
right 6, don't cut.
going back and forward between synchronized and desynchronized. I haven't noticed that big of a difference.
Right 5, keep in.
Would be still interesting to
And
know what
8,
exactly it is.
short,
What
over
the
jump
hell was
and
that?
brake, left 3.
What did I hit here? Okay, some weird bump, I guess. The sun rays are looking pretty nice, coming through the trees.
40. Caution, left 3, short.
Overall, the lighting
right
is
6,
pretty
don't
good,
cut,
I would
keep
say.
middle and narrows, over crest,
Now
jump, 50.
some of the textures and the overall the environment modeling is not on par with Dirt, in my opinion.
Right 6, short, bumps.
Even
into
though
left
it's acceptable. It's definitely,
right
it looks
6,
pretty decent.
Very long, opens, narrows.
And as I said, the stages, the layouts of the stages are really good.
Right 8, short,
Really
over
hardcore.
crest, into left 5, short, 50. And left 6, very long, don't cut.
But you know, it's these instances where you have like oversteer and you're trying to correct and you have to fight the forces of the wheel. Instead of the wheel pulling in the opposite direction and helping you with that. Like you would expect with like a self-aligning torque or whatever.
Right 7, over bump, keep in, left 6, open hairpin right, and left 3, very long, over crest, tightens 2.
Very nice lighting here. It's a bit of a damp, wet road, and evening sun shining on it. Looks pretty good. Whoops.
Right 7, tightens 3, don't cut, keep middle. Left 4, over crest, opens, 30. And right 8, bumps, and left 7, tightens, through gate. And right 8, off camber, over bump, 30, and caution, jump, into left 6, bumps, over crest.
I just appreciate having a game that is
right 6, don't
simulating the official
40,
WRC
right 8,
season
over
with
jump,
all the
30,
different countries, nations,
and left 6,
WRC
30,
cars, WRC2, WRC Junior.
left 4,
Just in
very
itself
long,
pretty
over,
nice.
over bumps,
Something that Dirt obviously was missing.
into caution, brake, hairpin right, 30, and right 5, don't cut, 50, left 9, long, tightens, into crest, and left 8, very long, bumps, tightens 3, 30, right 6, over crest, 40, caution, left 6, over crest, bumps, tightens, and jump, 30, flat right, 40, left 7, short, into right 4, over crest, opens, very long, 40, right 7, very long, 60, left 6, off camber, into bump, and right 5, long, over crest, opens, 70. Right 8, bumps, long, into finished.
Co-driver is sometimes shouting some words like brake, finished. Doesn't really fit into the flow of his other talking, but Dirt 4 or WRC, well, if you don't own Dirt 4 or WRC and you're only gonna buy one of them, I would still recommend Dirt 4. It's just a better game overall, even though Dirt 4 is not that great either. I would say go get Dirt Rally if you haven't gotten it yet. Dirt Rally is definitely one of the best, or the best, rally game to come out in recent years. If you are a hardcore rally fan, that is. And not so much into rallycross. If you like rallycross, go get Dirt 4. I can check out a snow stage, sure. We have Monte Carlo and Sweden. Let's try Sweden. Let's see which one we can try. Let's go for the epic stage, right? 14 kilometers. And let's try a WRC2 car. But WRC2, I've only seen the Ford Fiesta R5. Oh, there's the Citroen DS as well, yeah. And the Skoda Fabia. And the Peugeot, nice. Kinda dig the Peugeot. Let's try that one. I mean, graphically, the game is not bad. It's not fantastic, but it's decent enough, in my opinion.
Left 3, short, into right 6, tightens 4, short.
You can feel if you drive on a loose surface like snow, you can feel the force feedback is much lighter.
Right 8, long, tightens 4. Into left 4, opens, 50.
So yeah, I mean the different grip levels and the different force feedback impressions you get on
Right
different
8,
materials,
3, short,
they're done quite well, as far as I can tell so far.
Right 5 and right 6, don't cut, into left 6, over crest, 50 and right 5, opens.
It's just the force
left
feedback
7,
overall is
40.
not that fantastic.
Danger, slippy, hard brake.
Danger!
Square left and left 5, tightens, short, into kinks, 200.
So, would I recommend getting this game?
Right,
It depends.
left, 30.
If you already own Dirt Rally and you already own Dirt 4, and you just want
Right
something
8,
new,
long,
like new
tightens,
stages, a new
bump,
challenge,
100,
then yeah,
caution, brake,
I
right
would
3,
definitely
don't
say
cut,
go give it a
tightens,
try.
into crest, keep in,
Oh,
into right
of course
5,
it has
and left
its
5,
obvious flaws.
and left 2, don't cut, into right 6, opens,
Like
50,
I was almost refunding this game when I was trying to set up my
brake, right 7,
wheel
tightens
and
2,
my
short,
handbrake.
into left 6, long,
I had
tightens
some
4,
problems
60,
because one thing, my wheel is modded with a third-party rim on it, so I don't have any buttons in it, which of course for a lazy console port like this one is not ideal, because all the menu navigation, you see, you know, buttons on the screen. It asks you to press a button that, you know, first of all is like a controller button, like Y or A or X,
flat right and left 8,
and even, you know, when you try to use a wheel,
right 4 and left 4,
you can use the keyboard in the menu, but it doesn't always show you exactly which
50.
buttons to press. So in the beginning I had no clue
right
how
3,
to
into left 5,
map
opens,
different buttons onto my steering profile,
and left 4 into right 6, opens, very
until
long,
somebody
30,
pointed me in the right direction, that you actually have to press Control on your keyboard to map a new
caution,
button.
right 3, short,
It's like the
into
most
left 4,
random
opens,
button.
into kink,
I tried, you know, enter, space, all the buttons, but
left 4,
wasn't
short,
able to
into
map
flat
any
right,
keys.
tightens 3,
So yeah, extremely confusing, not user-friendly
into left
at all.
4, short, and right 5,
But at least now I got it working, and
into left 7,
I still
long,
have some
opens,
issues. Like when I restart the game, it automatically,
and caution, right 8,
you know, in the
tightens,
beginning it
hard
says,
brake,
when the title screen comes
square
up, it
right,
says
downhill,
press start on your
150.
wheel or enter. And since I don't have a start button on my wheel, I have to press enter.
caution, hard
And
brake,
by
into
that,
square
I think
left,
the game
into flat
assumes
right,
that I'm
and
driving
left
with a
7,
keyboard.
70,
So every time, where am I going here? Hard to talk and drive at the same time.
flat
So I'm
right,
pressing enter at the title
overbrake,
screen,
long,
and then the game
80,
assumes I'm using keyboard. So I go to the stage, I press throttle
crest,
pedal,
and
I
right
move
8,
my steering
tightens,
wheel, nothing happens.
30,
Because the game has switched back to keyboard
flat
controls.
left, long, tightens 6, 40,
So yeah, extremely annoying. So what I'm doing right now
jump,
is
maybe, over crest, 30,
I'm on my desktop, I want to launch the
97,
game.
50,
I press, you know, I mark the
right 7,
desktop shortcut,
100,
press enter, and then quickly unplug my USB mouse and
right
keyboard
9, into crest, 40,
until the game starts. And then,
left 5,
yeah, I plug it back in once the game has launched successfully, and
and right 9,
and
50,
switch to,
caution, brake, right 4, short,
wheel
into left 2, short,
profile. So yeah, it's
and
stupid.
left 5, long,
Maybe
narrow,
I'm missing something
right
on
6,
my
opens,
part,
over
but
crest, 50,
it's not very user friendly, especially if you have multiple devices and
left
if
7
you have a
and
modded
100.
wheel that maybe doesn't have the buttons. Of course,
right 8,
I understand that's
into
a very
left 9,
exceptional
tightens,
case, but
over crest,
every other game you just press enter
right
to map
5, short, don't
function
cut,
to
into
any
flat
button.
left, into jump, maybe, over crest, 50,
But okay,
caution,
I got it working
hard
now.
brake, open hairpin left, don't cut, and right 8, long, 60, left 5, short, 30, right 8, 50,
So yeah, I was already driving Dirt Rally and
caution, right
Dirt
9,
4 after that.
4, 50,
I didn't like Dirt 4 as much as I like Dirt Rally, because they
left
just made the
9,
cars
over crest,
completely
30,
understeering and
right
no
8,
fun at all
caution,
to race,
tightens
to
3,
drive.
30, left 7, and right
And
7,
I was still hungry
over
for
crest,
a rally
caution,
game.
tightens 4,
And then this one came along with official WRC license and
into left 6, 60,
apparently quite decent stages. So of course
left
I had to
7,
try it.
long, over crest, 50,
So if you're the same as me and you already
and
drove
right 8,
Dirt
keep
Rally
in,
and
60,
Dirt 4
right 8,
and you
keep
just
in,
want
into
more
left
rally,
4, opens,
then I
into
could-
dip, 50,
I could definitely recommend this.
left 6, long, 30,
But don't expect a super polished game with a
and
lot of
right 5,
features
tightens,
that,
and right 6,
you know, us
opens,
sim
70,
racers usually look after. For example, you can't do anything with your cockpit view, you can't disable the steering wheel or driver, can't move your seat. It's all very basic and very, you know, oriented towards, you know, console gamers, I guess. But if you can live with those flaws and you can oversee them, there's some fun to be had in this game, I think.
Right 7, 50, left 6,
as I said earlier, the handling itself is not that bad. Sometimes it's a bit weird when you go into a hairpin. The car has some strange traction sometimes. And the force feedback is what it is. Required quite a bit of tweaking and trying things out. But with those settings that I link in the description, I actually think it feels alright-ish. And I mean, you can see for yourself.
Caution, big jump and kick, 60.
Sort of feels realistic the way you drive in those stages.
13, left 4 opens. Brake, right 6, tightens, into left 2, 30. Did, 50, caution,
if only those
brake,
weird field of view things
cut, 60.
weren't there. It's so disorienting when the field of view changes. The world, it's like you're on LSD or something.
Right 6, tightens, 60.
And the world is starting to move in front of you.
And right 7 into kinks, over crest, 13, right 6 into kinks, 13, right 6 opens into left 4.
But fingers crossed somebody will, either from the
right
piloting
9,
side,
50.
via patch or a modder, they'll be able to
left 7, short,
address
13,
this problem.
Right 7, keep in, and left 6
Because
into
it's
right
really
3,
the only
long, tightens.
thing that is really annoying me at this moment. I can live with a semi-decent FFP and handling. Because, I mean, it's not bad. You can see I'm driving okay-ish. I do have a feeling for the car. I do understand what the car is doing. So that's pretty good. Yeah, the stages are the big selling point of this game for sure. What else is there? Mexico. Let's do the epic stage one more time. Let's try the junior WRC. I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, that's the class where there's only Ford Fiestas. R2. Now here you get a choice between soft and hard tires. It doesn't really explain anything what you should be picking, but I'm just guessing that soft has more grip, so we'll do that. You see down there, there's options to go into free camera, which is basically just a showroom. You can turn headlights on and off, fantastic. Zoom in and zoom out, and you can make the car turn in front of you. Not much else you can do in here. So yeah, that's useless. Let's go driving. Setting to sync the keyboard and wheel together. Not sure what you exactly mean by that.
flat right.
So this is a front-wheel driven
left
car.
7, bumps, don't cut. 40, left 9, into right 5, short. 60, left 6, bumps.
I was a bit
150.
afraid of the input lag in the beginning when trying this game.
Left 9 and right 4, keep in.
But
Long
turned
brake.
VSync off, and
Square
it's
right,
actually
don't
not that
cut.
bad. I
40.
think it's more like a visual bug of the
Flat right,
steering
into
wheel.
left 7, keep in.
That
30,
it's not always in line with the physical
right
wheel.
5, keep in, into left 6. Flat right, into left 6, into flat right, 30. Hairpin left, don't cut, 40. Right
The sounds in
9,
the
90.
game are, well, not as good as Dirt Rally, but they're not bad either.
Hairpin right, 40. Left 9, tighten 6, into right 3, don't cut, 70, right 4, tighten.
I'm having a bit trouble
into left 3,
judging
don't
the
cut.
wheel spin and the traction
Right
that
3,
I'm getting.
don't cut. Left 8, into flat right, 60.
If you follow me on Twitter, you
Right
maybe
6,
saw my
into left
my
3,
tweet earlier
open,
today,
don't cut.
where
Into
I
left 8,
rolled the
right
car.
8.
Didn't of course know which button to press to reset the car because there's no instructions at all,
Right 5, short, into
and
left 9,
it doesn't do that automatically for you.
Left 2,
So I
40.
was laying on the road with my car rolled upside down, and I was still able to, you know,
Right 4,
press the
bumps,
throttle
short,
and
don't cut,
accelerate,
30,
shift
right
through the
3,
gears.
don't cut, 30,
and actually
kicks,
the
30,
the speedometer was still
left
telling me I
4,
was
don't
going
cut,
200
30,
kilometers
left
per hour,
3, opens,
only
don't
by the
cut,
judging by the
40,
fact that I was still,
left 4,
you know,
120,
pressing the accelerator. Gotta question
left 5, short,
if this
right
game,
8,
if
and
that,
left 9,
you know,
tightens 5,
speed
short,
speed data in the speedometer,
and kicks,
if that's
into
accurate
right
at
3,
all,
don't cut,
because
very
it only
long,
seems to
90,
be judging the speed by the revs of the engine and the gear that you're in.
flat right, 60,
So it's probably not very accurate.
right 7, into left 7, 50, right 4, into left 9, 70,
Whoa, that was tight.
left 6, into right 2, 100,
Interesting stage, this one. I quite like
right
it.
7, hard brake, into hairpin left, don't cut, 30, left 8, into right 3, don't cut, 90,
The turbo has a big part in
left 3, into right 6, 60,
this game. Like when you're out of turbo boost,
left 8, tighten 6,
there's hardly
into
any
right 7,
acceleration.
bumps, hard brake,
Your
into
revs
square
are
right,
just
don't cut, 60,
the
flat
basement.
right, 100,
with
right
this low
7,
field of view,
long,
there's
tightens 3,
not
don't
much
cut,
feeling of speed.
and caution, hairpin left, into right 5, long,
Obviously this is a slow car, but whoa. You see that when it's hardly picking up any speed until the turbo kicks in. But holy shit,
and
those
left
corners
7,
are
tighten 6, long,
insane.
don't cut, 120, right 8, into left 5, tightens, and right 3, tightens, don't cut, into left 8, opens, 40, into left 6, 40, right 1, 30,
I'm not a big fan of front wheel driven cars.
left 4, tightens, and right 2, tightens, 20, and square left, opens, 30, left 5, short, 40, left 4, short, and flat right, and left 7, keep in, into right 4, short, don't cut, and left 6, into kinks, 80,
And I wish Dirt Rally had stages like this.
left 9, hard brake,
Or I
bump,
wish this game would
square
drive like
right,
Dirt Rally.
80, into flat right, 40, left 3, keep in,
Can't have it all,
into
apparently.
right 8, tightens 3, and left 3, don't cut,
Yeah, coming out of the
Into right
hairpins,
1, tightens,
it's always a
don't
bit
cut.
weird, the
And
traction.
right 7 and left 4, short. Into right 8, 50.
But this is a front wheel driven car,
Caution,
so yeah,
right 6, into
I'll give
tunnel,
it,
into right
yeah.
9, 150. Left 6, 30. Right 6, opens, don't cut. And left 5, tightens, don't cut. Into right 5, opens. Into left 8 and right 4, tightens. Into caution, left 5, bumps, 120, keep in. Caution, bump, into left 4, into right 9, and left 8,
Hello,
don't cut,
Mesoliptic
50.
J. How's it going?
Left 4, short, into right 4, short, and left 6, 40. Right 8, into left 6, short, into right 7, into left 8, into right 3, opens, into left 5, opens, and right 8, 80.
I mean, those stages
Left
are
7
definitely
and
a
right
lot
6,
of fun to
80.
drive.
And chicane left, into bridge, into caution, brake, left 9, into acute hairpin right, 30, and left 4, into left 8, 70. Right 8, tightens, hard brake, 30, left 7, into open hairpin right, narrows, downhill, into
Oh,
right 3,
where the hell?
40,
This
open
way.
hairpin left, narrows, 30. Flat left, into left 4,
Really nice. Look
into
at the
left
village
5,
down there.
short, tightens, and right 6,
Oh,
long,
oh,
and left
I didn't
4,
want to
30.
have that close of a look. Oh no. That's another thing. Why doesn't it just reset me instead of, you know, cancelling this stage? I can only restart the stage at this point. And see, you see down there, now it's giving me Y, X and A, like console instruction buttons. And only if I press a button on the keyboard it sort of switches for a second, but let's try here. We can go into replay, but we cannot really have a flashback. Yeah, let's have a look at the replay actually. And I'll be with you guys again in 1 minute. Sorry if my microphone is making noises sometimes. I don't have a mute button on the headphones. Should use the hotkey in the future. Anywho, what shall we do next? Yeah, We got the single player campaign here, multiplayer, the challenge, similar as in Dirt Rally I assume, and leaderboards. A lot of people on there. I would say we just start a career, because why not? Let's see what that is all about, right? I already did the driving test. That's not much there, just driving a stage.
Welcome to the WRC 7 career mode. Experience the life and thrills of a rally driver. Do well and teams will offer you contracts. Win rallies and progress through the rally categories as climb the ranks and enter the World Rally Championship to drive the new, more powerful, more spectacular and more aggressive cars for 2017.
First contract. Okay, so we start in Junior WRC, obviously. And there are different teams with different amount of experience. Well, what's the difference though? Team strategy, balance, speed, more damage. No idea what that's supposed to mean, but let's just go with the nicest livery. Kinda like this one. A software will be grippier but wear faster. Yes, okay. Team Neil Solensbaldo. Alright. Sounds Swedish.
In career mode, take note of the different messages that you receive, as some of these may help speed up your overall progress.
Crash today. News. Wonder if Georg can shine. Is there anything else we can do here? No. You can look at the calendar, teams, rankings. That's a pretty nice menu, like integrated in the garage. Let's have a look here. Energy drink tour de course, Che Guevara. Okay. Nothing here to see. Rankings are still blank, of course. Let's just go. Next rally.
This is the service area. It's your garage and team headquarters. The place where you can
okay, so my objective is to rank at least third in one stage.
This is also where you access
Hi,
information
Alex.
about your team, your ranking, and go on to the next scheduled stage or rally on your calendar.
Yeah. What? There's nothing here for me to do either, so let's go ahead. Are you ready to go to the first stage of the day? Yes. Tour de course. I always wanted to go there. I always wanted to drive there in a rally game. Tour de course was always missing. So this is pretty cool. We're not gonna bother with setups or anything, so let's just drive. Ah.
Right 6, into left 3, tightens, bumps, 100. And left 7, into right 5, into crest, into left 8, keep in. Into flat right, short, into left 4, over bridge, 40, caution, brake. Square right, cut, and left 6, short, 30. Left
The
4,
way he
tightens,
shouts brake
30.
is really curious.
Right
It's
9,
really
short, into left
strange.
4, tightens, long, 30. Right 3, tightens 2, 30. Flat left, tightens 6, into right 5, opens. Left 1, opens, 30. Kinks, into right 7, tightens 3, short.
Yeah, the low field of view is really making it appear even slower and more boring than it is.
And right 7, into left 3, don't cut. And chicane left, don't cut, into tunnel, 30. Right 6, into left 6, 50. Right 2, opens. Into left 4, short, 30. Right 4, short, keep in, into crest, into left 5, opens. Into right 6, and left 7, into flat right. And right 5, tightens 3, long, 40. Left 3, very long. Into flat right, over crest, 30. Right 9, 20. Into hard brake, flat left. Into right 2, long, tightens. And flat right, tightens 4, 30. Left 3, long, tightens.
It's a bit understeering into the corners,
right.
but yeah, front wheel driven cars.
Into left 3, don't cut, short, flat right, left 7, tightens 3, 50. Crest, into left 3, short, 40. Left 5, short, keep in, and right 3, tightens, keep in. Into left 7, short, into right 4, short, into left 8, 30. Left 7, 30. Right 9, short, into hairpin left, long.
Yeah,
long
good
camber,
job by
left
Vettel
7,
today.
Into right 8.
Also
And
very
left
impressed by
7.
the Red Bull guys.
And right 6, tightens 4, short, into open hairpin right, into left 7, 30. Flat right, 40, left 8, into kinks, 40. Right 7, short, 30, left 4, hard brake, tightens 1, into kinks, 40. Into right 8 and left 7, and right 3, tightens, and left 2, short. And right 3, 30. Caution, left 4, brake, into right 1. Left 4, brake, tightens 1.
That 2D
Right
horizon
8,
though,
short, tightens 4. And left
probably
8,
look
into
better
kinks.
without it.
Brake, hairpin right, don't cut. Into left 8, into right 8.
Still
And
not
left 3,
so happy with how that
opens, into
handbrake
right 7.
feels.
And right
Or
4,
rather-
long, opens, 30.
The traction coming out of his hairpins.
Right 7, tightens, brake. and hairpin left, 30. Left 8, bumps, tightens, 50.
It's either
Flat
full
right,
grip or no
60,
grip.
caution, hard brake, square right, narrows, over bridge, 30, square left, widens, 30. And left 9, into right 5, tightens, into left 3, short.
But again, very nice stage.
Into right 7, short, don't cut. 100, finished.
Let's see what the game thinks how we did compared to the AI. What the hell? Do you see that? Front tires were going backwards. Jesus. Well, it's just the higher the number, the quicker the corner. So P3, okay, I can accept that. So we reached our objective to be ranked 3rd in one of the stages.
Right 9, into left 4, into right 7, tightens. And left 4, short, opens, and right 4. And right 8, short, brake, into left 2, cut, 30. Right 7, 30. Right 6, short, into left 8. Hairpin left, don't cut, 50. Hairpin right, opens, 80, bumps. Right 8, brake, into hairpin left, 40. Left
Fortunately
4,
not
into
feeling
right
those
6,
bumps
short,
in the
40.
road through the full feedback at all. When going straight at least.
Left 5, short, 30. Right 7, brake. Right 2, into square right, 30. Left 5, don't cut, and right 7, 40. Left 8, bumps, into right 6, don't cut, 40. Right 6, short, and left 6, 50.
But yeah, stages are really awesome. It's the one
Left 6, into
selling
right
point
6,
of this
opens,
game.
long, 60. Left 5, very long, 30. Right 6, opens, into hairpin right, 40. Hairpin left, 30. Right 4, short, 30. Right 7 and left 4, short, 40. Right 6, tightens 3, long, keep in. Into left 6, very long, tightens 4. And right 7, hard brake, into square right, narrows, opens, right 4. And left 5 and left 6.
Look how narrow this road is. Awesome.
Into open hairpin right, into left 7, into right 3, short, don't cut. Into left 5, long, 100, into kinks. Left 5, 60. Right 3, keep in, 30. Left 7 and left 4, 30. Left 3. Right 3 and left 4, 30. Square left, widens, 40. Left 5.
I mean, these are seriously some of the best
Into right
stages
6,
in any
short,
rally game
100.
that I've driven.
Right 4, tightens, into left 5, keep in, long, into right 4, long, hard brake, into square right.
And they're long too, at least some of them. Which I've always wanted in rally games.
And left 5.
Long and
Right
realistic
7,
stages.
short into kinks. 40, left 6, tightens, into right 4, tightens, don't cut, into left 2, short, into kinks, and flat left, into kinks. Right 4, short, into chicane left, 40. Right 5, 40. Right 4, don't cut, 120. Right 3, keep in, into left 2, short, don't cut, 30, right 9, short, into left 4, tightens, and right 5, tightens, and left 6, opens, and right 6, into tunnel, 120, flat left, into left 5, tightens, short, 50, left 8, short, into right 3, short, into caution, hairpin left, into right 2 and left 4, tightens.
Oops.
Into right 2, short, 50. Square left, 60, bumps. Right 8, 30. Right 5, over crest, into left 3, short and flat right, tightens. Right 4, short, 30, and right 4, short, 40, caution, right 4, opens, into square right, and right 7, brake, into left 2, into right 3, keep in, into open hairpin left, and right 5, long, keep in, 30, right
Fantastic
8, tightens,
stage.
into left 3, tightens.
Really fun to drive.
Into right 5, tightens, into left 9, and finished!
Come on, I think we did okay on this one. Still third. That's only this stage, yeah, third fastest. Well, okay. How does it compare to Dirt Rally? Well, the force feedback is not quite as good, the handling is not quite as good. Overall, the game is not nearly as polished, but the stages are awesome. And there's a few things that are really annoying, like with the camera in the cockpit, you cannot adjust anything. There are no force feedback options at all. But make sure you check out the force feedback settings in the description that I linked. Because it sort of feels decent with them, with those settings. You haven't repaired your car, that's obviously something we need to do then.
Car servicing is a very important part of rally racing.
Yeah.
You have limited time to repair damage to the car, so you need to be careful when deciding which damage to repair. Please note that partial repairs are possible.
Okay,
this
automatic
can be
control
when managing
confirm.
your time.
Yeah, the brake announcement is a bit weird. So we are third overall, 8 seconds behind the leader. Difficulty is set to hard, I believe. I set it up. Let's go. So all in all, it's not quite as good as Dirt Rally. But you know, these stages are really fun to drive. So if you're bored of Dirt Rally and Dirt 4, if you have driven those games a lot and you want a new challenge, I would say check out this game. It has some flaws, but you know, it's just a new challenge. I think Dirt Rally is a better game, but I cannot keep driving Dirt Rally all the time. I've driven so much, like hundreds of hours. I need something new, and this is where this game came in for me.
40, right 4, don't cut, and left 6, 30. Right 3 and left 3, tightens, keep out. And left 4, tightens, into right 3, opens. And right 7, into kinks, 30.
These roads are death
Left
traps.
4, keep
Yeah.
in, don't cut, into right 8, keep in. And left 2, opens, don't cut. And left 4, tightens, into right 3, 50. Left 8, keep in, bumps, into right 5, 40. Left 5, short, tightens, into right 3, 50. Left 2, short, and right 8, brake, and acute hairpin right, don't
Brake.
cut. And left 9, keep out, 50. Left 3, into right 6, 100. Right 8, short, and left 3, 50. Kinks, long, 100, bumps. Left 3, long, tightens, don't cut, into kinks. Right 4, long, opens.
So easy to kill
Left
yourself on
8,
a stage like
bumps,
this.
into right 6, don't cut, 70.
Really surprised we haven't died yet.
Right 3, short, 30. Right 5, tightens 3. Right 6, opens. Into left 4, opens, long, 30. Kinks, 40. Right 2, opens, 40. Left 5, short, narrows, 40. Right 5, into kinks, long. Right 5, tightens 3. Into left 7, 50. Right 6, brake, into left 3. Into right 5, tightens 2. Into left 4, short, 30. Left 4, short, into right 5, opens, 40. Hairpin left, tightens, 50. Flat left and hairpin right, don't cut, 60. Right 5, 30. Right 4, short, into left 4. And right 8, short, 30, caution, brake. Square left, 30, narrows, bumps, and left 6, tightens, don't cut, and right 9, 50. Right 5, bumps, short, 30, left 4, 40. Right 5, short, bumps, don't cut, 50, into finished.
Finished! Alright, we're first in this stage, nice. So, do we need to repair anything, or... Okay, now we skip the repairs, oh well. And we got an achievement by doing that.
Right 6, into left 3, tightens, bumps, 100. And left 7, into right 5, into crest, into left 8, keep in. Into flat right, short, into left 4, over bridge, 40, caution, brake. square right, cut, and left 6, short, 30. Left 4, tightens, 30. Right 9, short, into left 4, tightens, long, 30. Right 3, tightens 2, 30. Flat left, tightens 6, into right 5, opens. Left 1, opens, 30. Kings, into
Almost
right
hit the
7,
wall here.
tightens 3, short. Into left 2, and caution, right 4, into Kings, long.
Whoa, again.
And right 7, into left
So
3,
tight
don't
those
cut.
stages.
And chicane left, don't cut, into tunnel, 30. Right 6, into left 6, 50. Right 2, opens. Into left 4, short, 30. Right 4, short, keep in, into crest, into left 5, opens. Into right 6, and left 7, into flat right. And right 5, tightens 3, long, 40. Into left 3, very long. Into flat right, over crest, 30. Right 9, 20. Into hard brake, flat left. Into right 2, long, tightens, and flat right, tightens 4, 30. Left 3, long, tightens. And flat left, into flat right. Into left 3, don't cut, short, flat right. Left 7, tightens 3, 50. Crest, into left 3, short, 40. Left 5, short, keep in, and right 3, tightens, keep in. Into left 7, short, into right 4, short, into left 8, 30. Left 7, 30. Right 9, short, into hairpin left, long, off camber, and left 7, into right 8. And left 7. And right 6, tightens 4, short, into open hairpin right, into left 7, 30. Flat right, 40,
Good fun this
left 8,
game
into
though.
kinks, 40. Right 7,
Yes, I'm
short,
using a
30,
40-inch monitor.
Left 4, hard brake, tightens 1, into kinks, 40. Into right 8 and left 7, and right 3, tightens, and left 2, short. And right 3, 30. Caution, left 4, brake, into right 1. Left 4, brake, tightens 1.
Really feels
Right
actually
8,
quite
short,
natural
tightens 4.
most of the time.
And left 8, into kinks. Brake, hairpin right, don't cut, into left 8.
And by that
into
I
right
mean
8.
the handling, not so much the force feedback itself. But it's
And
quite
left 3,
intuitive to
opens,
drive.
into right 7. And right 4, long, opens, 30. Right 7, tightens, brake. And hairpin left, 30. Left 8, bumps, tightens, 50.
Until you fall into the turbo hole.
Flat right, 60,
Your engine
caution,
dies.
hard brake, square right, narrows, over bridge, 30, square left, widens, 30. And left 9, into right 5, tightens, into left 3, short. into right 7, short, don't cut. 100, finished.
Good fun, good fun. Good evening, Martin. I think 40-inch monitor is a pretty good size, if you ask me. Most games seem very up to scale when you're sitting inside the cockpit. Maybe 42-inch is also good. Everything above that is maybe even a bit too big in my opinion. Hey, our first victory. I'm still hearing the car in the background. Strange. Well, what's the Y button? I don't have a Y button. Okay, it's shift. 25 points. All right. Good evening, Moon and Sun. So we achieved our first objective. Team efficiency is good. All right. Anything I need to do here, or I cannot continue? Guess I'll just go back then. Pure motoring. Georg did not dare to do a 360. What a pity. Thanks, Mesolyptic J. My opinion of the game so far is that it's in many aspects not as good as Dirt Rally, but if you're already bored of Dirt Rally, then it's a nice, you know, game to have a new challenge for rallying. The stages are pretty epic indeed, so they are very fun to drive, the stages. The handling of the cars is decent, but not fantastic. The force feedback is not as good as that rally, which is already not that great, I have to say. So, but it's not terrible. Overall, the game has a few annoying things that are not so fantastic, but I can still enjoy it. Though, you know, once you're on track and everything is working, once you have your controller set up and tweaked your FFB and everything, I think there is some fun to be had with this game. So it depends on how hardcore of a rally fan you are and how bored of dirt you are already, whether I could recommend it to you if you should buy it or not. But if you're anything like me and you have already driven so many hours in Dirt Rally that you just need a new challenge, then, you know, I don't regret spending the 40 euros so far. I think I've already 3 to 4 hours in the game, and the first few hours were really frustrating, setting everything up the way it needed to be here with my setup. But now that it's working somewhat, I think I'm enjoying myself so far. The stages are really well done, so actually quite fun.
Right 5, don't cut, 40,
even though, you know, the handling is not excellent,
8, short,
the force
right
feedback is
6,
not
long,
excellent,
30,
it's still decent enough to be able to enjoy it for
left
what it
3,
is.
tightens, don't cut, very long, into right 7, keep in, 50.
But yeah, getting here was a real pain in the ass. I was really close to getting a refund, which I've never done before.
Tightens 4, into square right, narrows, into left 7, narrows, keep in, 30. Right 3, opens, 30. Left 5, into right 7, narrows, 30. Kinks, 40, into right 8, into kinks, 50. Left 7, short. And left 7,
very nice
short,
lighting.
cut, into
The
right
graphics,
8, and left 5,
I mean,
very long, keep
the
in.
textures and the models are not super great, but the lighting is
right
really
8,
good.
short, into bump, and left 7, long, tightens, over crest, right 5, opens, into caution, brake, square right,
Almost killed myself
and
here.
kicks, 100, and left 7, tightens 2, very long, right 3, long, opens, 40, caution, bump, left 5, very long, over crest,
So yeah, overall, I think in terms of handling and
and
full
right
feedback,
6, over crest,
it's
tightens,
not quite there
into left 8,
where Dodge
long,
Rally
tightens
is.
5, 40,
Nowhere near where Richard Burns Rally is.
right 8, 40,
But it's
caution,
good enough
brake, square
to be able
right,
to have fun
opens,
with it,
80,
in my opinion. But maybe you
right
have
9, long, tightens
a
6,
different opinion on that. That's
and
quite
left
possible,
5,
but
tightens, long, into right 5, short, opens, over crest, 30, flat right, tightens 8, and left 6, don't cut, and right 3, long, don't cut, opens, 60, over crest,
I mean, I'm quite
right 8,
Quite
tightens,
feeling it, to
into
be
left
honest,
6,
at the
hard
moment.
brake, 20, hairpin left, don't cut, 60,
I'm having the car under control. It's doing what I want. It's
and
not
right 7, tightens,
that
short,
bad
30,
in terms of handling.
left 5, long, tightens, 150, right 5, tightens, and left 6, rock in, very long, caution, brake, square right, through gate, narrows, right 8, don't cut, tightens, long, 30, into left 8, don't cut, 40, flat left, into right 5.
Well, my
long,
handbrake is not
over
analog.
crest, into kink,
It's just
right
a
6,
shifter,
right
so
5,
basically a
into
button.
left 7, 100,
I know I could use it in analog mode, the Trustmaster TH8A,
caution,
but
left
I mean
8,
there's so little
tightens 6,
resistance in
narrows,
the analog
30, and left
travel
7, over
that
crest,
I almost
40,
prefer using it as a button,
right 6,
you know, in
don't
sequential
cut,
mode.
and caution, hard brake, hairpin left, opens,
So yeah,
uphill, 40, right
the way
8, over crest,
I
30,
mapped it was I had to go to steering wheel, key bindings,
left
and
8,
then
over
press,
crest,
go
into
down
right
to
7,
handbrake,
and left 3,
press
over
control,
crest,
because
and
that's
right 3,
what you need to
over
press to
crest,
map a
keep
button,
in, 30,
and then I was able to map it.
and right 2, don't cut,
To the button.
flat left, and finished.
It's a nice stage in this evening sun. Yeah, I mean the co-driver is not that good. I agree, Dirt Rally is much better. But I mean he's doing his job. Except of the brake and finish shouts, he's actually quite decent in my opinion. Yeah, it might very well be that you cannot use a analog axis as a handbrake. Maybe they don't support that, you know. But try with the sequential mode, because it works for me. It's probably the same for you then.
Flat right, keep in, and left 3, don't cut, and right 3, downhill, don't cut, 30, caution, left 3, over bump, into right 7, hard brake, into left 3, don't cut, open, and kick, into flat right, 40, left 8, long, 30, right 9, into left 8, 50, into right 5, narrow, over crest, very long, right 4, short, into left 3, short, 40, right 6, long, over crest, open, left 5, short, over crest, into right 3, crest, into left 5, short, downhill, into right 6, 30, right 6, don't cut, open, into left 4, long, keep in. Right 4, open. And kick, 20, right 6, into left 8, tightens. And right 6, don't cut, and left 8, short. Right 6, tightens, into left 6, short, 50. And right 6, keep in, into left 4, short, 30, flat left, over crest, and left 7, bumps, opens, 30. Left 6, opens, 50. Right 5, tightens, long, and left 4, short, tightens, into right 7, 30, brake. Right 3, don't cut, tightens, and left 1. Into acute hairpin right, opens, and left 7, over crest, big jump.
Wow, that happened really
And left
close.
6, into right 5.
Oh shit! Collected all those banners.
And right 3, don't cut, tightens, into flat left, 40. Left 3, short, 40. Right 4, don't cut.
Well, the frame rate better be
And
smooth
left 8,
on this
70.
PC. It's a 1080 Ti and an
Very
i7
long, over crest,
7700.
tightens. And right 4, long, into finish.
We crashed a lot of banners, but the car still looks alright. Eight-second gap, yeah. I've skipped all the WRC games until this one. They all didn't really look that great. Oh wow, Arena. Rally Sardinia. Well, 1080 Ti is probably a bit overkill. You're probably fine with your 1060.
Hairpin right, don't cut, 30, into jump.
So what's the deal here? Am I driving
Right
against
6,
another
keep out,
driver
tightens
somewhere?
2, short, 30. Open hairpin right, into left 4, short. And acute hairpin left, don't cut. And hairpin right, don't cut. Haystack out, open, 40.
Only the Fossi they had a little bit more self-aligning torque.
Haystack in, into left 1, 30.
But those stages, they are really challenging.
Right 2, short, and
I
caution.
cannot
hairpin
imagine
left,
how a
don't cut,
beginner
into right
or
7,
a casual
keep in.
console player is tackling these stages. Holy shit.
And left 1, short, don't cut.
But the problem is also the low field of view. You cannot really
And
see
hairpin right,
where the
don't
track
cut,
is going.
30, into jump.
I mean, how hard can it be to give us some field of
Right
view
6,
options?
keep out, tightens 2, short, 30.
I really hope they patch that in. Or
Open
we have to
hairpin
mod it
right,
somehow.
into left 4, short. Acute hairpin left, don't cut. And hairpin right, don't cut. Haystack out, open, 40. Caution, right 3, into acute hairpin right. Haystack in, into left 1, 30. Right 2, short, and caution, hairpin left, don't cut, into right 7, keep in.
Come on,
and left
engine.
1 short, don't cut, into finish.
Turbo hole is incredible. Did I win? Yeah. I don't like the far cockpit option because the arms and the steering wheel of the car, they don't really match with mine, which is weird in itself because I've set everything up to match. So that is a little bit off-putting. That's why I prefer the close option. Do I need to repair my car? It looks alright to me. Let's just continue. Oh, rain. This game looks really blurry in rain, I've noticed in one of my tests. This is only slight rain.
30, flat right, keep in, and left 3, don't cut, and right 3, downhill, don't cut, 30, caution, left 3, over bumps, into right 7, hard brake, into left 3, don't cut, opens, and kick.
Well, now I'm actually quite glad I did not give up on this game, because I was really close of getting a refund.
Right 9, into left 8, 50, into right 5, narrows, over
So
crest,
to everybody
very
who is
long.
watching this and is wanting to give it a chance,
Right
give it a
4,
proper
short,
chance.
into left 3, short,
Make
40,
sure everything is set up correctly.
right 6,
No,
long,
use the
over crest,
FFP
opens,
settings as a help that I linked in the description if you're
left
on
5,
G27
short,
or
over
G29.
crest, into right 3, crest, into left 5, short, downhill,
And just spend a little bit of time with the game. I think
right
once
6,
you
30,
understand how this game is working,
right 6, don't cut,
Um,
opens, into left 4,
it's
long,
actually
keep
much better than the first impression you might have had. Definitely
Right
that
4,
applies to my experience. I was
in, and kick, 20,
swearing a lot
right
when I
6,
tried this
into
game
left
first
8,
because I was
tighten,
really disappointed, and there's so many
and
stupid
right 6,
things
don't cut, and left
that if
8,
you don't
short,
know how to get around them,
right 6, tightens, into left 6, short, 50,
it can really spoil the
and
experience.
right 6, keep in, into left 4, short, 13, flat left, over crest, and left 7, bumps, opens, 13,
But now that I've spent maybe like 3 or 4
left
hours
6,
in the game,
opens,
I have to
50,
say I'm quite enjoying it.
right 5, tightens,
Even with its
long,
obvious
and
flaws,
left 4, short, tightens,
as I
into right 7,
already said a couple
30,
of
brake,
times, there is some fun to be had in this game.
right 3, don't cut, tightens, and left 1,
I mean, the stages are
acute hairpin
really
right,
fantastic.
opens, and left 7, over crest, big jump,
Codemasters, take note, I can only say.
and left 6, into right 5,
Oh, that jump again. Should have
and right
told me
3,
to brake
don't
here.
cut, tightens, into flat left, 40, left 3, short, 40, right 4, don't cut, and left 8, 70, left 3, very long, over crest, tightens,
I mean, not that the stages in dirt
and
rally
right 4,
were
long,
bad, they
into
were really good
finish.
as well. Really good. But maybe not as realistic. I mean, I know there was a couple of real stages in Dirt Rally, but not all of them. Obviously that has licensing reasons, because apparently WRC stages are protected under some sort of trademark, and you need to license them, and they have exclusively licensed it to the WRC games now, the way I understand. So that is too bad for Codemasters. Yeah, as I said before, exactly, Martin. I was so close to getting a refund, and now I'm actually happy that I didn't. I was almost the same with the F1 game. Hey, I'm getting teased by Terry Fulp. Who's that? Is that my teammate? Wait, I scored 25 and 15. He scored 15 and 25, but I'm ahead of him by 1 point. Where does that point come from? Some bonus point, I guess. There's +2 in the first round for me. Okay. Must be some kind of bonus reward. Yeah, as I was saying, Formula 1 2017, I also was very disappointed the first hour I drove it. But then slowly I you know, got a feeling for it. Same with this game. Very disappointed in the beginning. I was so frustrated. I was saying to myself, what a piece of sh... But then now that I have set it up properly and tested it properly, I can say that I'm having fun with it. Still, it remains as a fact that, you know, there's some really stupid things and not very user-friendly things in this game that, you know, I can't really understand how this passes and can be released like this. Like the way you set up your controllers. And the lack of options.
150 downhill and jump and crest.
The lack of
30,
cockpit options
caution, brake.
and field of view options and force feedback options.
Left 4, long, tightens, cut, 30. Right 2, don't cut, into junction, left 3, tightens.
Interesting
And
special
right
stage
2,
here.
over bridge, into crest, caution. And left 3, very long, don't cut, 30. Downhill and jump and crest, caution, brake.
Hi Blurkies, by the way.
And left 3, very long, tightens, 30.
Yeah, those front-wheel driven cars, they are a bit turn-in
Right 3,
understeery.
keep in, into left 3, long. And caution, right 4, brake, tightens 1, don't cut, under bridge, 30.
But yeah, overall the handling,
Left 1,
whoa,
don't cut, 40.
it's not that bad.
Left 4, very long, tightens,
If you know how to
over
set up your
junction,
force feedback,
40.
it's super important, because the first time I drove this with everything on default, it was like really
Downhill
disappointed.
and jump
It
into
was
finish.
so bad. But then I figured out how to disable the dampers in force feedback, and that made it so much better. Yeah, so that was easy. 6 seconds. Wow. But I do like the actual stages more than those special stages. So you haven't repaired your car. Does it tell me anywhere how much damage that I've done? I probably need to go into the repair. But since I've not really damaged my car, I think we can continue without repairs, right? Don't want to lose time. Yeah, motion blur should also be definitely an option to disable. I mean, they have a lot of options. This is another thing. I cannot go into the menu from here. And now the menu comes up. What I mean is from here. I need to start driving first before I can go into the options. This is also a stupid thing. But here, yeah, graphics, everything I've set on very high, and then post-process. Why is there no motion blur in here, for example? The only thing I've disabled here is vignette and impact effect. I don't know actually what the color grading is doing, but I mean the visuals are quite okay the way they are, so I leave that on. So yeah, everything is maxed out and it's running smooth, I have to say. Hello Greek Gamer, how are you?
13, square right, 50, crest, 60.
Oh, Rally Poland, I love this one. This is Poland, isn't it? Yeah.
Right 4, keep in, and left 9, tightens, keep in. Into right 4, don't cut, 40. Right 4, long, over crest, 70. Caution, junction, right 2, and left 8, long, tightens 4, short, don't cut.
There's a tree in a dangerous position.
And right 9, long, keep in, and jump, over crest, 100.
I mean, overall the graphics, they look a bit cartoony.
Over crest, 50, caution.
I mean, those trees and
into jump,
foliage
150.
looks a bit like Alice in Wonderland.
Left 9, 30, left 9, keep in, tightens.
But
And right 6, don't cut,
yeah.
narrows, and flat left, into kick.
graphics are
50.
satisfying to me overall. And the stages are still
Right
awesome,
7,
even though
120.
the textures are a bit, or the look, the overall look is a bit
Right
cartoony.
6, keep in, and left 5, opens, 60. Left 8, keep in, narrows, 30,
But
caution,
it's not
brake,
bad,
right 5,
definitely
long,
not bad.
tightens 4, don't cut, 30. Right 9, into jump, over crest. And right 8, tightens 6, 30. Caution, left 5, short, keep out, brake, into square left. Flat left, over crest, 100. Left 5, short, into right 7, tightens 4, long, don't cut, into flat right, 30. Right 8, short, into tarmac, right 6, brake, into left 3, short, cut, 30, right 3, long, don't cut, and jump, 80. And left 7, short, over crest, into right 6, long, keep in. And left 4, short, don't cut, and house, left 5, into crest.
Difficult to read the
And right
chat on a
5,
stage like
short,
this,
caution,
and I will
hard brake,
catch up
keep
after
in,
the
and square
stage.
left, gravel, opens, long, and right 7, short, over crest, keep in, 30. Left 5, 30,
Replay
right
camera
5,
is lacking,
short,
yeah,
brake.
definitely. I
And
mean,
left 2, keep in, 30, right 3,
there is
50.
this helicopter camera, right? But it's not really that impressive to look at.
Left 4, long, opens. And jump, maybe, 30, caution, right 4, keep in, 40, left 4, short, keep in, and right 5, keep in, into dip.
Mode down another banner.
And left 8, short, over crest, 60, right 5, tightens, and flat left, short, 40, caution, brake, right 2, cut, opens, keep in. And left 3, short, opens, 50,
So much wheel spin.
flat left, into flat right, bumps, 30,
That's
right 5,
the thing
short,
I
don't
mentioned
cut,
before.
into crest,
Once you break the traction,
and flat right, tightens 3,
Very-
keep in, and left
very
5,
on-off.
bumps, opens, 40,
how the wheels spin.
flat left, 40, caution, brake, left 1, house, 30, right 8, tightens 2, long,
The But maybe I just need to be a little bit more easy on the throttle in those cases. That's the thing I don't like about front wheel living cars.
And left 9,
The front
and
tires
right,
are just
tightens 8, don't cut, 30,
spinning
left
so
9,
much.
tightens 6, short, narrow, and right 8,
No, it
30,
does, it's understeer.
caution, right 4, short, 40, finished.
No, Julian, I'm not at the Sim Racing Expo. It's a bit too far and I don't have anything work related to do down there. We got a few other guys taking care of business. That's Robert Wiesenmüller and Tim from the Racing Cafe and those guys. So yeah, if you are there, make sure you head to the Racing Cafe. There's 10,000 euros of prizes to be won. Doug, regarding the race room free camera, maybe I'll do a video about that sometime soon. Or yeah, just if you follow my streams, I will probably go into that again. And if you have any questions, I can tell you. But all you need to do is basically just map a button for free camera and map buttons for moving camera up, down, left, right, front, back, etc. I actually already did try the Porsche on Monte Carlo. It was kind of an experience. I will need to give it another proper go later. Yeah, I had some trouble with it in the hairpins.
30,
I
right
mean,
7,
to some point that is to be
and then
expected.
6, short, 40, right 5, bumps, into junction, 80, left 3, very long, tightens, into right 4, don't cut, 40,
I'll try to focus on this stage, make up some time
flat left, 30,
if I can.
dip, into left 6, short, bumps, and right 5, and left 6, short, opens, and left 7, 30, left 5, short, don't cut, into flat right, tightens 8, don't cut, kinks, 50, keep left, right 3, long, tightens, 30, left 6, short, into right 6, short, don't cut, and left 4, 40, left 5, tightens, 70,
Oops.
and left 4, brake, caution, into right 1, don't cut, 30, flat left, tightens 6, into right 7, short, 50, left 6, tightens, long,
Really nice
80,
environment here. Polish
right 4,
farmland.
narrow, 40, right 5, keep it, into left 7, and right 6, 30, right 6, short, 40, caution, brake, square right, 30, left 8, narrows, and left 6, short, into right 5, short, narrows, 120, crest, and right 6, into left 2, short, narrows, 100, junction, left 2, 40,
Okay, great, Julian. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to Rob and Tim and the racing guys if you see them there. And good luck if you're entering the competition.
150.
I heard there's already 80 players or so in it. Top 20 win cash prizes, so give it a go.
Crest, into left 8, narrows, and right 7, tightens, short. Flat left, into right 9, into chicane left, house out, don't cut, 100. Left 8, long, tightens 5, short, 50. Right 7, into square right, opens, don't cut. Into left 8, tightens, long. Into right 4, long, bumps, keep in. And flat left, bumps, tightens, keep in.
You guys know how many stages every location has? I think it's only like
Narrow,
5 different
kink,
stages,
into
right?
left 5, short, don't cut, 40, right 5, don't cut, haystack in, and left 4, narrows, don't cut, 50, right 4, don't cut, 30, over, finished.
Steam reviews not so good for this game. Yeah, I think that's mostly due to the fact that the the customization to get your controllers and everything working is so user unfriendly. But it's only been out for a day, so let's see after a week or so. I think, well, it could also be that it's a lot of casual gamers that just can't handle these stages, because some of those stages are insanely twisty. You've won, congrats, thank you. Stuttering problems, yeah, I've heard about that too. Well, I had not had any problems like that, but I also do have a very good computer. I've heard not so good things about the Rally Finland stages. Apparently they are not very realistic. Let's see.
Flat right, and left 6, over crest, opens. Right 7, keep middle, over crest, jump, maybe. Left 7, over crest, keep in, into right 8, keep in, over crest. And left 8, tightens, very long, over crest. And right 6, into left 7, keep middle, over crest. Into right 8, over crest, keep middle, tightens 5, bumps, 30, over crest. Left 5, short, jump. Right 6, short, don't cut, and right 7, over crest. And right 5, short, and right 6, over jump, keep right. Into right 6, short, over crest, keep in, left 7, into right 6, over crest, and left 8. And right 7, short, over crest, into left 5, long, keep in.
Okay, to me, yeah, the stages are a bit wide
Into
here,
jump,
yeah.
30.
Graphically, I prefer the Rally
And
Finland
6,
of the
long,
Rally.
keep middle, over crest. Into left 6, keep middle,
Yeah,
over
these
crest. And
are
left
really
4,
wide
short,
indeed
into
here.
right 5, over crest, keep in, narrows. Into left 5, opens, short. Into right 6, short, keep in, and left 7, short, bump, 80. Over crest, right 8, keep middle, jump, tightens 5, short. And left 6,
Very wide here
short,
indeed.
bump, into right 5, over crest, tightens 3, keep in. And right 4, short, over crest, 80. over crest, right 5, short, keep in, into left 5, bumps, keep in, into right 6, 30, left 4, short, keep in, bumps, and over crest, right 7, tightens 5, long, and flat left, into left 5, keep in, tightens, over crest, into left 6, tightens 3, long, over crest, 30, right 5, long, tightens, keep in, and flat left, keep left, over jump, into right 5, tightens, into left 4, and right 3, short, don't cut, 30, and over crest, jump, left 3, opens, long, and over crest, left 8, keep in, into right 3, keep in, left 5, very long, over bumps, tightens 3, and right 5, long, over crest, 30, and caution, brake, over crest, right 7, short, into left 3, short, don't cut, and right 6, short, don't cut, 80, right 3, tightens, keep in, over crest, and left 4, over crest, keep middle.
I missed this call.
And right 6, don't
Nice,
cut.
Julian.
And left 7, keep in, over crest, and right 8, long, over crest, keep middle, into left 6, long, over crest, tightens, 50, right 7, very long, open.
Wow. Very high speed this Finland
Jump,
stage.
keep in, into
A
right
lot of
9,
flat out
over
corners.
jump, left 9, keep middle, caution,
I'm already in my
into
speed
big jump,
limit.
40,
Rough limit.
left 7, into right 6, over bumps, and right 4, long, 50, over crest, keep middle, into right 4, 30,
Should keep my eyes on the screen, not on the chat
left
so
6,
much.
short, opens, long, over crest, jump, and right 7, short, keep in, over crest, jump, 30,
Those trees
over
look
crest, flat right, into
bit
crest,
cartoony
jump,
indeed.
left 8, keep in, 50,
it's like a magic fairy tale
left 8, over crest,
forest
bump, long,
sometimes.
tightens, 80, caution, square right, into flat left, tightens,
But again, overall, the stages are
into
looking
right 7,
really good.
tightens 4, over crest, and left 4,
And the layout is
tightens,
very
over crest,
challenging. Not so much here in Finland. Pretty much
into danger, right 7, over
It's
crest,
very wide open
tightens
here,
3,
very
don't
wide
cut,
track.
into left 2, 30,
feels like a highway in the forest. But that's what they do say about the real Rally Finland as well. As I'm going way off track here.
flat right, into flat left, long, and finished.
But yeah, compared to Dirt Rally, I can see that many people say these stages in Finland are a bit too wide. But we are leading, that's cool.
Left 6, over crest, jump, opens, into flat left, jump, and left 6, over crest, long, into right 7, short, over
Whoa!
crest, and flat left,
What the hell was that? Big bump there in the road. Jesus. I've noticed that
over crest, right 8,
the
right
roads
5,
are modeled,
short,
you know,
30, left 6,
pretty high poly and smooth, and
right 5,
obviously
keep in,
a lot of bumps
very
in them
long,
and
over
elevation
crest,
changes and all
30.
that. But as soon as you go off the road a little bit, there are some major
Left 8, keep in,
bumps
right
there.
6, tighten, over
That
crest,
almost
into left
feel a
8,
little bit like
30.
it's just low poly modeling.
Right 6, keep in, big jump, over crest, 100. Caution, left 6, brake, over crest, tighten 2, don't cut, 100.
Oh my. Hello. The guy in the house will probably think, who's this guy? What is he doing? I'm completely lost. Where am I going? Down there, right?
Left 8, keep in, into crest, jump, 30. Right 6, tighten, over crest, and left 7, keep in, tighten, over crest, 80. Right 6, very long, tighten, into crest, jump. And left 6, open, over crest, jump, 50. Over crest, flat right, jump, and crest, 80. Jump, maybe, 30. And right 7, tighten, short, and crest, 30. Right 7, over crest, big jump, opens. And flat left, tighten 7, 50.
Big
And
jump
left 6,
deep.
over bump, into crest, jump. Left 5, short, keep in, and flat right, and caution, 40. Right 3, short, over crest, 30. Caution, right 5, short, over crest, 200. Left 6, over crest, 50. Over crest, right 8, keep in, bumps, 30. Left 4, don't cut. Into crest, right 9, keep in, into left 7, short. And right 4, opens, long. And crest, jump, 30. Caution, right 3, 80. Over crest, right 6, short.
I think the least
Left
favorite
9, short, 30.
location so far
Crest,
for me.
keep middle, jump, into flat left, 50.
I mean, obviously
right
we are in a
7,
junior
keep in,
WRC.
over crest,
Probably
into
more
left
exciting
4,
to
long,
race in a
opens,
WRC
30.
car here in Finland.
Caution, left 3, hard brake, tighten, square left, don't cut, and flat right, over crest,
But,
30.
I very much like those narrow twisty stages much more.
Left 8, over crest, 70. Left 6, short, 100. Over crest, flat right, jump, 30. Right 7,
But I mean, that's
keep
not
in,
the game's fault.
30.
That's, well,
Right
Finland
4,
is
tighten,
very high speed.
keep in, over
That's just
crest,
how that is.
30, and over crest, left 7, keep in, 30. Right 6, keep in, 30. Over crest, right 7, over crest, tightens 4, short, don't cut. Into flat left, short, 300, over bumps, and
Don't
finish.
cut, he said. Yeah, shame about that spin and that hairpin. Probably cost us a lot of time. Yes, indeed, Doug, exactly. That coffee break there did cost us 20 seconds. Wow. Finnish Grand Prix, yeah. This looks interesting.
100, acute hairpin left, don't cut, sign in, 150.
Hi, Geo. Freaking front-wheel driven cars.
Left 8, keep in, brake, into right 1, don't cut, 40.
That's an interesting
Right
stage.
9, into flat left, brake. Into right 5, short, and junction, left 3, short, don't cut.
You can keep me up to date about that, Theo. How's it going?
Left 4, 30, junction, dip, 50. Junction, right 5, don't cut. Rock in, gravel, opens, into junction, 30, right 6, short, into junction, left 3, short, 30, junction, tarmac, and junction, left 2, widens, 70, keep right.
Like this stage.
Junction, and left 1, don't cut, keep in, 80.
It's a bit confusing where to go.
Right
But
2,
nice.
short, into left 1, long, into square right, narrows, 50. Junction, chicane right, haystack in, 100, keep left.
I mean, I bet this special
Danger,
stage
hard brake,
is like that
chicane right,
in real life as
30,
well.
downhill, into right 3, and junction, square right, into square
Oh,
left,
God,
over, finish.
shit. Wow, that was fun. Well, Vlad, yeah, of course you can try it for 2 hours and then refund if you don't like it, but I don't think 2 hours is enough really to, you know, even configure this game properly. I know I didn't make it in 2 hours. Ah, nice, Geo. Moritz Kantz. He is a good driver. So he's driving the Cayman GT4 in real life, isn't he? And who is leading?
Left 6, over crest, jump, opens, into flat left, jump, and left 6, over crest, long, into right 7, short, over crest, and flat left.
You see that? Just a little bit next to the road and you're into some major trouble here.
Left 6, and right 5, keep in, very long, over
Let's
crest,
just
13.
remember that and stay on the road if possible.
Left 8, keep in, into right 6, tighten, over crest, into left 8, 30. Right 6, keep in, big jump, over crest, 100. Caution, left 6, brake, over crest, tighten 2, don't cut, 100.
Oh. Hey buddy, I see he did the same mistake as I did.
Left 8,
Nice one.
keep in, into crest, jump, 30. Right 6, tightens, over crest, and left 7, keep in, tightens, over crest, 80. Right 6, very long, tightens, into crest, jump.
Feels like we already
Left 6,
drove this
opens,
stage.
over crest, jump, 50.
I remember that corner.
Over crest, flat right, jump, and crest, 80. Jump, maybe, 30. And right 7, tightens, short,
I
and
guess
crest,
we're driving
30.
either the same part of the stage
Right
or the
7,
exact
over
same
crest,
stage again.
big jump, opens. And flat left, tightens 7, 50. And left 6, over bumps, into crest, jump. Left 5, short, keep in, and flat right, and caution, 40. Right 3, short, over crest, 30. Caution, right 5, short, over crest, 200. Left 6, over crest, 50. Over crest, right 8, keep in, bumps, 30. Left 4, don't cut. Into crest, right 9, keep in, into left 7, short. And right 4, opens, long. And crest, jump, 30. Caution, right 3, 80. over crest, right 6, short. And left 9, short, 30. Crest, keep middle, jump into flat left, 50, right 7, keep in, over crest, into left 4, long, open, 30. Caution, left 3, hard brake, tighten.
Well, if my word
square
counts
left,
anything,
don't cut,
then
flat
I
right,
say give
over
this
crest,
game a chance.
30.
It's a decent rally game. It's in
Left
many
8,
aspects
over crest,
not as good as
70.
Dirt Rally.
Left 6,
But if you're
short,
anything like me and
100.
you're already bored of
Over
Dirt
crest,
Rally,
flat right, jump, 30, right 7, keep in,
then
30.
this is, you know, a good
Right
way
4,
to get some
tighten,
rally fun.
keep in, over crest, 30, and over
I'm not
crest,
saying this game is
left 7,
perfect
keep in,
by
30,
any
right
means.
6, keep in, 30.
But it's good enough to
Over
have
crest,
some fun
right
with it,
7,
in my
over
opinion.
crest, tightens 4, short, don't cut. Into flat left, short, 300, over bumps, and finished.
But if you're new to rally gaming and you're thinking, should I buy this or should I buy Dirt Rally, then I say buy Dirt Rally. It's definitely the better overall game. But I have played Dirt Rally already so much, and this is providing me a good, you know, new challenge. Okay, we're going to Rally Germany now. Nice. Haven't driven too much there yet. Well, if it's just performance, that is easy enough to test, you know. If you get it and you see that it doesn't run well, then you can always get a refund. I'm hearing mixed things. I mean, I'm running it on full bling and it runs fine, but obviously my computer is good. Some people are reporting micro-stuttering. I cannot confirm that, at least for me it works fine.
Into junction, square left, don't cut, and acute hairpin right, don't cut, 120.
Here we are back with the twisty stages, nice.
Caution, junction, square left, don't cut, into junction, square right, don't cut, narrows, 100. Junction, right 3, short, rock in, and junction, left 6, don't cut, into flat right, 100. Junction, left 5, keep in, 40. Junction, square right, don't cut, opens, into junction, right 3, don't cut,
What?
keep in, junction, acute hairpin left, don't cut,
I
30,
completely
into
missed
junction,
that.
right 3, don't cut, keep in, and junction, acute hairpin left, don't cut, 30, and junction, left 5,
But I mean, just
short.
look at those stages. They are just so freaking... I mean, I don't want to say realistic because I don't know if they replicated the stages one-to-one or not. But these feel like, at least they feel like actual rally stages.
Junction, square left, cut, 30, left 9, opens. And crest, keep middle, into junction, 100, crest, keep middle, 40.
I don't know if what you mean is
Left 7, into right 5,
regarding
short,
micro-stuttering, if
uphill,
that
into
is
left
coming
8,
through
over
you
crest,
to this
40.
through the stream, or if
Caution, brake,
if it's the
chicane
game.
left, 30.
I mean,
Junction, right 4,
runs
short,
pretty smooth
side
here.
in, 30.
I think I've not
Junction, left 3,
noticed
don't
anything
cut,
bad.
60.
I mean,
Junction, square left,
To
don't
me it looks
cut,
pretty
and
smooth.
junction, square right, don't cut, 30, right 9, into finished.
could be that through the stream it's not as smooth. Ooh, that was bad. 10 seconds. care of his engine. That's one way to put it.
Right 3, don't cut, 40. Left 8, keep in, 40. Right 8, brake, tightens 2, 30. Right 8, keep in. And left 5, long, brake, tightens 2, long. And right 9, and left 7, short, opens, 30. Right 5, don't cut, tightens 3, 30. Left 8, tightens, 50, caution, brake. Junction, square right, opens, long, 50. Left 4, short, opens, 30. Left 2, short, cut, 30. And right 6, tightens, short, into left 9, don't cut.
I mean,
right
this
8,
looks definitely
tightens,
better than
30.
Rally Germany in Dirt
Into
Rally.
flat left. Into flat right and flat left. Hard brake.
And
50,
by better, I mean
hairpin
closer
left,
to the
downhill,
original.
80, over crest.
And the tarmac physics
Right
in
4,
Dirt Rally
long, tightens,
were also
30.
pretty bad. Those are actually better in Dirt 4.
Left 6, short, 30.
Dirt
keep
4
right,
has
left
obviously
4,
other
tightens
issues.
2, short, 40.
With cars being so understeered that they're
Left
no
9,
fun to
into
drive
right
at all.
8, tightens, into flat left, tightens. Right 5, don't cut, tightens 3, and opens, long, 50. Hard brake, square left, cut,
Some really
into
nice lighting
downhill,
again
50,
here.
square left, don't cut, 30.
Wow. So
Flat
difficult to
right,
see.
short,
In
100.
cockpit especially, you can also not move your
Left 8,
field of view.
into
the
right
point of
9,
view.
short, into crest, 30, chicane left, 30, flat right, 50, left 9, short, 70, over crest, left 6, short, into hard brake, right 8, into right 5, junction, narrows, 50, flat left, 200, caution,
Whoopa.
junction, into left 4, tightens, into right 5, keep in, 40, flat left, 120, left 5, cut, and right 1, short, and right 7, tightens, 30,
Look how pretty this environment looks in
square
this
left,
lighting.
don't cut,
Very nice.
50, left 6, short, keep middle, 100, downhill, left 9, short, 80, left 8, short, narrows, 80, junction, flat right, 30, and left 7, short, 30, flat right, into left 7, short, 40, right 6, don't cut,
I would need to adjust my
left 8,
gearbox.
tightens
It's too
5,
short.
very long, hard brake. Into hairpin right, 40, and right 9, 30, and left 2, long, into junction, don't cut, and flat left, into flat right, don't cut, 30, flat left, into right 6, short, don't cut, 40, left 8, tightens 4, short, don't cut, into right 6, cut, into left 7, cut, and finished!
Lovely, lovely stage.
13, right 7, tightens, and right 5, tightens.
Finally,
left
some
6,
vineyards
tightens,
in
70,
Rally Germany.
left 4, short, 60. Left 4, keep in, into right 5, don't cut. Into left 6, over crest, 30, caution, hard brake, into junction, open hairpin right, cut, and left 8, don't cut, 80. Left 6, tightens, keep
Really
in,
like
into
those
flat right,
hairpins.
30,
Dirt
flat
4
left, 40, brake,
has
open hairpin left,
very
60.
few only of these crazy corners where you need to use a handbrake.
Junction, acute hairpin right, don't cut, 60. Right 9, 80. Right 8, keep in, and
Dirt
left
4,
5,
when
short,
the co-driver
opens,
tells you it's a
and
hairpin,
left
it's
4,
most
short,
likely a
and
third
right 4,
gear,
tightens, 30.
yeah, really quick corner.
Caution, junction, square
But yeah,
left,
he says open hairpin,
narrows,
which again
80.
is probably a difference.
Right 4, short, into junction,
But
square
man,
left, and flat right, 80.
Stages are really awesome. I keep repeating myself, I know, but
Left
that
4,
has to be
short,
said.
don't cut, 30, and left 6. Into right 8, tightens, keep in, left 6, tightens, very long, keep in, 30. Right 8, don't cut, 13, hard brake, junction, square right, 13, right 4, tightens, into left 8. And left 8,
Cannot
and
imagine-
right 4, tightens.
Well, I can imagine.
Left 4,
But driving
short,
here with the
30.
WRC car and not the
Left 4, don't
WRC
cut,
Junior
30.
car, it's probably a lot of fun.
Right 2,
It's
tightens,
quite the
into flat
adrenaline
left,
rush.
opens, long, 30. Caution, hard brake, acute hairpin right, don't cut, 30, caution, brake, junction, left 1, long, don't cut. And right 7, tightens, into left 8, 200. Caution, left 4,
So yeah, I'm
short,
pretty
to
confident
right
that
4,
we will
short,
continue our
80.
career, make a series of
Right
this
6, keep in, and left
in
2,
future
short,
streams.
and right 4, over crest, opens,
This will definitely not be the last time I'll drive this
into
game.
flat left, keep in, into right 6, short, 13, into flat left, and flat right, and flat left,
So
caution,
if you haven't
hard
yet,
brake,
make sure to
hairpin
subscribe
right,
if
30,
you want to see more of
right
this
5,
in the
short,
future.
and left 8. And tree out, junction, acute hairpin left, don't cut, 50. Right 4, short, into flat left, 30, right 6, over crest, 60. Left 7, short, and right 5, don't cut, 50, and left 8, caution. Hard brake, and hairpin right, opens, 30.
On the limit.
Right 7, keep in, brake, and left 2, short, caution, over crest, square left, don't cut, keep in, into left 6, and right 3, short, into left 9.
Insane, those
And
corners
left
and
6,
hairpins.
short, 13, hard brake, junction, hairpin right, don't cut, widens, 80.
Can definitely
Flat
see
right, long, tighten 6,
some casual
short,
gamers
30,
being really frustrated with this game.
left 6, tightens, into right 9, 70. Left 5, short, don't cut, 30, brake, junction, square left, don't cut, 150.
Really have to give credits to
Right
Kiloton
6,
Big Ben
opens,
Interactive
and brake, junction, square right,
to have
don't
the
cut,
balls
30,
to make
flat
such
right,
stages
into
in a
flat
rally
left,
game.
40.
Because that's not what
Right 8, into left
they have
5,
done in the
short,
past.
brake, and square left, don't cut,
Many
narrows, into flat right,
games
tightens
always had
5,
these
short, keep in,
beginner-friendly
into left
stages,
5,
I'd like
short,
to call it
into
maybe.
right 6, opens, into junction,
But this is
and
actual
left
rally
9,
stages.
30. right 8, keep in, into left 8, don't cut, 30. Flat right, into junction, square left, 50, junction, square left, over bumps, keep in, 80. Right
Really
4,
kudos.
narrows, into left 3.
I will give the Porsche a go next, yeah.
And right 3, keep
once
in,
I'm done with
opens,
Rally Germany here
into
in
left
this
8,
car.
30, junction, square right, 40, and junction, square right, cut, 50. Left 4 into flat right, 100, caution. Left 8, short, narrows, into right 8, 30, hard brake, junction, square left, 50, junction, square left, 150. Junction, square right, opens, into left 2,
You know,
tightens,
the funny
square
thing
left,
is,
don't cut, narrows,
the clutch
100.
is mapped apparently, but if I press it, nothing happens. But maybe I need to remap it or something, I don't know.
Left 4, cut, brake, into
Wouldn't understand
junction,
why,
square
because I
right,
mean it's
100.
the G27, everything is stock pedals, brake and accelerator,
Left 9,
brake and
40,
throttle
right 9,
work
hard brake,
fine.
30, junction, square right,
But,
narrows, cut, 100.
If I press the throttle,
Right 8,
the clutch
opens,
here for example,
40, right 6, over
like
bumps,
nothing,
don't cut,
nothing happened.
junction, and left 9,
not doing
brake,
anything.
and right 4, tightens, rock
I
out,
mean,
30,
I don't know, maybe there's cars that use the clutch, maybe others don't, but
right
that
6,
would be
short,
weird as well, I
tightens,
don't know. I
and
don't
left 4,
know.
30,
Maybe I need to just remap
into
the
caution,
function.
left 3, short, into right 4, long,
But right now I don't
tightens,
want to
and
touch my
finish.
controls because I barely got them to work decently. Don't want to break it again. But that was a fun stage. I think we did pretty well. No, unfortunately, Vlad, I cannot disable the movements of the camera. I would like to do so, but it's not possible. There's no options for that. The only camera options are to move it closer or farther away. Hi Bunny Center, how are you? I'm good, having fun with this game. Grafschaft, Rally Germany.
Right 3, don't cut, 40. Left 8, keep in, 40. Right 8, brake, tightens 2, 30. Right 8, keep in, and left 5, long, brake, tightens 2, long. And right 9, and left 7, short, opens, 30. Right 5, don't cut, tightens 3, 30. Left 8, tightens, 50, caution, brake. Junction, square right, opens, long, 50.
Come on, turbo lag.
Left 4, short, opens, 30. Left 2, short, cut, 30. And right 6, tightens, short, into left 9, don't cut. Right 8, tightens, 30. Into flat left. Into flat right and flat left. Hard brake, 50. Hairpin left, downhill, 80. Over crest. And right 4, long, tightens, 30. Left 6, short, 30, keep right. Left 4, tightens 2, short, 40. Left 9, into right 8, tightens, into flat left,
The
tightens.
tarmac
Right
physics
5, don't cut,
Physics
tightens
overall
3, and opens,
are actually
long,
quite good.
50. Hard brake, square left, cut, into downhill, 50.
I remember playing
square
Dirt
left,
Rally on
don't
tarmac,
cut, 30.
getting really frustrated.
Flat right, short, 100.
So
Left
in
8.
that regard, it's actually better than Dirt Rally.
Into right
If you look
9,
at tarmac
short,
physics.
into crest, 30, chicane left, 30, flat right, 50, left 9, short, 70, over crest, left 6, short, into hard brake, right 8, into right 5, junction, narrows, 50, flat left, 200, caution, junction, into left 4, tightens, into right 5, keep in, 40, flat left, 120, left 5, cut, and right 1, short, and right 7, tightens, 30,
I remember this section.
square left, don't cut, 50, left 6, short, keep middle, 100, downhill, left 9, short, 80, left 8, short, narrows, 80, junction, flat right, 30, and left 7, short, 30, flat right, into left 7, short, 40, right 6, don't cut, left 8, tightens 5, very long, hard brake, into hairpin right, 40,
And again, the lighting is really good. The shadows maybe are a bit hard and they
and right 9,
cross
30,
your cockpit.
and left 2, long, into junction, don't cut, and flat left, into flat right, don't cut, 30, flat left, into right 6, short, don't cut, 40, left 8, tightens 4, short, don't cut, into right 6, cut, into left 7, cut, and finished!
Nice. That's it for Rally Germany then. Still leading the overall championship. So where do you want to see the Porsche? Let's go to the main menu. And do a quick game. Yeah, I mean, let's try the Tour de Course. Is it the epic stage? Yeah, it is. There it is, the Porsche Roman Dumas. Actually, in this car, I think I prefer a slightly further away camera because it is really close. Let's go close instead.
Flat right, 50, and caution, left 7, bumps, don't cut, 40, left 9, into right 5, short, 60, left 6, bumps, 150, left 9, and right
Getting
4,
a little bit
keep in,
stuttering
long,
here now.
brake. Square right, don't cut, 40, flat right, into left 7, keep in, 30, right 5, keep in, into left 6, flat right, into left 6, into flat right, 30,
It's a bit quicker than the Junior
don't cut,
WRC.
40, right 9, 90, hairpin right, 40, left 9, tighten 6, into right 3, don't cut, 70, right 4, tightens, keep in, into left 3, don't cut, right 3, don't cut, left 8, into flat right, 60, right 6, brake, into left 3, opens, don't cut, into left 8, and right 8, left 4, short, 100. Right 5, short, into left 9, 30, left 2, 40. Kinks, 40. Right 4, bumps, short, don't cut, 30. Right 3, don't cut, 30. Kinks, 30. Left 4, don't cut, 30. Left 3, opens, don't cut, 40. Left 4, 120. Left 5,
Field of view
short,
change
and
is
right
still
8.
irritating me. Wow. Barrel roll.
And left 9, tightens 5, short, and kinks, into right 3, don't cut, very long, 90. Flat right, 60.
Holy sh... Oh yeah. Oh. That was
Right
close
7,
to...
into left 7, 50.
that.
Right 4, into left 9, 70. Left 6, into
Quite
right
a rocket,
2,
this
100.
car. Coming straight out of the junior WRC.
Right 7, hard brake, into hairpin left, don't cut, 30. Left 8, into right 3, don't cut, 90. Left 3, into right 6, 60. Left 8, tighten 6, into right 7, bumps, hard brake, into square right, don't cut, 60, flat right, 100. Right 7, long, tightens 3, don't cut. And caution, hairpin left, into right 5,
Oh,
long.
that's very tightened. That corner is just crazy. How are you even supposed to? Well, that's the problem
And
with the
left
slow
7,
field of view.
tighten
You
6,
can't even see where the
long,
corner
don't
is
cut,
going.
120. Right 8, into left 5, tightens, and right 3, tightens, don't cut. Into left 8, opens, 40. Into left 6, 40. Right 1, 30. Left 4, tightens. And right 2, tightens, 20. And square left, opens, 30.
And if
Left
only I could
5,
adjust the
short,
cockpit
40,
camera, this would
left 4,
be
short, and flat right.
so much better, this
And
game.
left 7, keep in. Into right 4, short, don't cut. And left 6, into kinks, 80.
Whoops.
Left 9, hard brake, bumps, into square right, 80, into flat right, 40. Left 3, keep in. Into right 8, tightens 3.
Oh my god.
And left 3, don't cut. Into right 1, tightens, don't cut. And right 7, and left 4, short. Into right 8,
Unfortunately,
50.
the four-seatback is not really
Caution,
pulling in the
right
opposite
6,
direction
into
when you
tunnel,
get those
into right 9,
oversteers.
150.
That's really, really bad
Left
as well.
6, 30. Right 6, opens, don't cut. And left 5, tightens, don't cut. Into right 5, opens. Into left 8, and right 4, tightens. Into caution, left 5, bumps, 120, keep in. Caution, bump, into left 4, into right 9, and left 8, don't cut, 50. Left 4, short, into right 4, short, and left 6, 40. Right 8, into left 6, short, into right 7, into left 8, into right 3, opens, into left 5, opens, and right 8,
So
80.
many corners.
Left 7 and right 6, 80. And chicane left, into bridge, into caution, brake, left 9, into acute hairpin right, 30, and left 4, into left 8, 70.
Where did the traction go? Seriously.
right 8, tightens, hard brake, 30, left 7, into open hairpin right, narrows, downhill, into right 3, 40, open hairpin left, narrows, 30, flat left, into left 4,
Can be a really
into
rewarding
left 5,
game though.
short,
If you manage
tightens,
those stages
and right 6,
without a
long, and left
mistake,
4, 30,
must be super rewarding.
left 7, tightens, 30, left 4, short, right 4, brake, 20, open hairpin right, 50, hairpin left, narrows, 50, and right 3, into left 6, and left 3, into right 3, 50,
Oh! Thought I'd take a shortcut.
left 7, into right 8, 40, flat left, 50, hard brake, right 8, into hairpin left, into kinks, into left 7, keep in, 50, right 8, long, 30, left 9, tightens 8, long, and right 7, into right 3, long, into left 9, 40, right 7, 50, right 9, into left 4, short, into flat right, and left 3, into right 5, short, 60,
With a little bit more practice,
right 5, short, 80,
you
right
can
3,
really
50,
attack those stages. And it's, I mean, as it's
right
just
4,
said,
short,
super
don't cut,
rewarding.
30, left 9, right 7, tightens 4, long, 40, left 4, opens, 50, caution, hard brake, open hairpin left, don't cut, 30, and flat right, into left 9, 50, left 8, short, over crest, 60, right 4, tightens, house in, into right 4, long, narrows,
What the
tightens, don't cut, 50,
That's again those little bumps just next to the road.
left 7, brake, tightens 3, narrows, very long, don't cut, 40, flat left,
Can be
into
super
right
dangerous.
8, keep in, left 7, tightens, into right 7, right 7, and left 9, brake, tightens 4, short, 50, right 6, don't cut, left 6, tightens 3, long, 50, right 8, into left 5, into tunnel, 30, left 3, short, into right 6, right 3, short, don't cut, and left 7, and kinks, 30, right 9,
I would
into
need-
left 3,
I would
short, and right 2,
Lie
short,
to you
into left
if
4,
I would tell you this is not fun here. Ah,
and
fuck.
left 9,
Oh no. God damn. Need to stay on the road.
and left 9, into left 8, 50, right 4, don't cut, long, tightens 2, left 7, tightens, into right 7, and right 9, brake, 30, left 2, long, into right 8, long, tightens 3, and flat right, into kinks, 120, keep in, right 5, short, 30, keep in, caution, brake, right 6, and square left, cut, 40, right 4, long, over bridge, tightens, 50, and left 6, keep in, flat right, 70, right 4, long, into flat left, 50, finished!
Epic, epic stage. Yeah, we had some dramatic incidents, but when we kept it on the road, it was really fun. Definitely a good car to attack some tarmac stages. Let's see, what haven't we tried at all so far? Catalonia, Wales, Australia, Monte Carlo. Let's give Monte Carlo another go. Let's pick another epic stage here. Stick with the Porsche. You will get some tarmac and some snow and some ice. It is fun.
60, right 7, short, into left 4, short, and right 8, over crest, long, keep in, 30, and left 8, short, 30, left 7, opens, short, 30, into right 7, short, brake, into snow, left 2, caution, and right 3, don't cut, into crest, into right 1, opens.
Ah, here we go, that's some sideways fun in a real-wheel driven car.
And left 6, long, hard brake, into hairpin left, don't cut, tarmac, into open hairpin right, and left 8, 50.
A bit too much sideways fun. And now we have a problem. Come on, turn!
And right 5, keep in, into left 3, short, don't cut, and right 6, into 50. Right 4, keep in, 30. Caution, left 3, open.
Beautiful
snow,
lighting.
And right 8. Left 7, long, over crest, and right 5, tightens, 30. Right 6, short, 70, crest. Caution,
Cannot see where I'm
left
going.
8, tightens 3, tarmac, and right 5.
Need to put my sunglasses on.
And right 5, into crest. Left 7, short, into right 3, short, don't cut, and left 2, into right 3, and left 7, long, open.
Those field of view changes are so annoying, it's making driving much more difficult.
Left 4, opens, very long. And right 1, tightens, into left 3, short, opens, 30. Right 7, 100, right
Remember
3,
to stay out
short,
of first
keep
gear.
in. And left 7, long. And caution, right 5, into left 3, don't cut, 30, kinks, 30. Brake, right 4, short, into left 3, short, 40.
I almost feel
Right 9, and flat left,
like I need
keep
those
in.
cars a little bit
Into
earlier.
right 5, short, into left 5, tightens, and left 2,
Let's
into right 3,
continue a little
don't
bit
cut.
like this.
and left 7, tightens, into right 8, flat left, into right 7, brake, into square right, opens,
Really
and
nice how
hairpin
the
left,
sun
30.
reflects on the wet tarmac. Looks
into
great.
right 3, and caution, brake, into chicane right, don't cut, 50, right 6, 40, left 6, and right 5, 40, right 7, short, into crest, left 7, 30, right 4, tightens 2, short, 30, open hairpin left, don't cut, and right 7, brake, into left 4, long, opens, 80,
Have to be careful here on the exit to get too much wheel spin. Oi. That was a very solid fence right there.
right 7,
thankfully.
long, into left 7, long, tightens, and right 6, into kinks, 50, right 7, tightens, into left 5, 30, hard brake, acute hairpin left, don't cut, 40, acute hairpin right, don't cut, 100,
Hello traction, my old friend. Oh man,
acute hairpin
Very
left, don't
slippery,
cut,
yeah.
90, acute hairpin right, don't cut, 100,
maybe less handbrake on tarmac here.
Acute
In the
hairpin
rear-wheel
left,
driven
don't
car.
cut. 100. Acute hairpin right, don't cut. 40.
Ah, fuck.
Flat
If
left,
only the field of
50,
view was a bit
acute
higher,
hairpin
you could
left,
see where I'm
don't
going.
cut, and flat right, 50. Acute hairpin right, don't cut.
Hello,
into
barkeeper,
flat
how's
left,
it going?
90. Left 6, long, into right 6, opens.
Yes, the track does look nice.
Left 7, and flat right, and flat left, tighten 6, caution, 40. Hard brake, square left, into kinks, into right 6, 30. Flat left, long, tightens, and right 8, long. And right 3, keep in, into left 5, short, 30. And right 8, into kinks, 50, into left 6, narrows. Kinks, into right 4, over crest, don't cut. And left 7, tightens 4, don't cut. Right 5, and left 4, into right 1. Into left 3, opens, long, 30. Right 9, into flat left, and right 8, into left 5, 30. Left 8, tightens. And right 8, long, tightens 3, don't cut. Into left 7, into hairpin left, don't cut. And right 6, 40, flat left. Right 6, and left 7, tightens 3, long, into kinks. Right 5, into kinks, and right 6, 80. Left 3, long, don't cut, 30. Left 5, short, into brake. Right 2, tightens, into left 5, into kinks, 120. Caution, hard brake, hairpin right, 30. Right 6, hard brake, into hairpin left, 30.
Looks like short shifting helps a little bit
Left
here
7
with traction.
and right 6, opens, 40. And caution, hard brake, hairpin right, don't cut, into left 3. Into right 6, short,
Very
opens,
slippery
don't
here.
cut, into left 5, and flat right, long. And left 4, opens, and right 7, 100. Caution, hard brake, left 1, long. And right 5, don't cut, and left 7, over crest. Flat right, tightens 4, 30, flat right, 50. Left 7, tightens 4, don't cut. And right 6, tightens 2, into right 7, long, opens. Left 3, into right 5, long, 50. Left 6, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right, 40. Right 8, long, keep in.
This is very
Left 8
much fun.
and left 2,
indeed
tightens.
here.
Into right 5, bumps, 100. Left 8, short, into kinks, 50. Hard brake, hairpin left, 150. Left 8, 50. Caution, right 5, hard brake, into square right, widens, right 7, tightens, long, into tunnel,
So much fun this stage,
narrows,
wow.
left 7, 40, right 9, long, into snow, caution, hard brake, square left, 80. flat right, into kinks, into right 8, long, tighten 6, and right 4, long, into left 6, don't cut, 40, caution, brake, right 8, into square right, tarmac and square left, snow, into right 7, tightens 4, 30, into right 9, into left 3, short, don't cut, and right 4, 70.
Oops. That was a 3 corner.
Caution, brake, acute hairpin left, 50. Right 4, long, and left 6, tightens. Into right 6 and left 8, into tunnel, very long, tighten 6. Right 5, tightens, brake, into left 4, keep in. Into right 4, opens, into left 5, 40.
I wish this stage would never end,
Right 3,
but I
tightens,
think we're close
long,
to the finish now.
and left 4, tightens, snow, and right 5, 40. Left 4 and right 6, tightens, into left 5, 60.
Exaggerated it a little bit here.
Caution, hard brake, hairpin left, 40. Right 7, tightens 5, into left 8. Into right 8 and left 3, short, brake, tightens, square left, 40.
Very
Right
tricky
4,
corners
opens,
here.
very long. Left 8, tightens 3, don't cut. Right 4 into kinks, and right 7 and left 3, over crest, long, 30. Right 4, over crest, and left 4. Into right 9, 40, crest. Into left 8, don't cut, 100. Caution, hard brake, acute hairpin right and flat right. And caution, brake, acute hairpin left. Left 7 and right
This
7,
felt a bit
opens.
weird.
Into left 3, don't cut, into right 4, short. And right 5 and left 7. And right 6 and left 3, don't cut. And right 2 into left 3, opens, and left 3.
Holy shit. This stage just goes on and
Into
on.
right 7,
I love
30.
it.
Right 8, tightens, long, 40. Left 7, hard brake, and hairpin right, don't cut, widens, into left 5, 30. Right 6, tightens, into left 8, long. Right 6, opens, into finished.
Wow. So this stage really was interesting. 18.7 kilometers. Unfortunately, we messed up a couple of hairpins, so we did not really do great. But when it felt good, it felt really good. Well, I think I will wrap it up for tonight. This was a very long stream, but hopefully it was a bit informative to you. Maybe it helped you making a decision whether to buy this game or not. To sum it up one more time, I can say that this game is a little bit of a pain in the ass to set up in the beginning, especially if you have multiple controllers. But if you make it through that initial frustration phase, I think you can have some fun in this game for sure. It's very important that you set up your force feedback correctly, because by default I had dampers on and all sorts of weird things. So once I managed to disable that and find some settings that I could feel what the car was doing more or less, I think yeah, the handling itself is pretty okay. It's nothing spectacular. It's somewhere close to Dirt Rally. In some ways it's better, like on tarmac it's better than Dirt Rally. And the gravel, yeah, it's difficult to say. It's somewhere between Dirt 4 and Dirt Rally, as I would say. Maybe it describes it pretty well. For me it's one thumb up for sure. I've had my fun already. And yeah, this will probably not be the last stream with WRC 7, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, take care, goodbye, good evening.